still. Hold on. Turn it down a bit. Jeez. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Gungans, droids, and all of you chicken Sith Lords out there, the stacks in the way. Guess where we are right now? In case you couldn't tell, it's nice and steamy here. It's nice and hot. No, it's not just the hot plays we're gonna do. I'm on the hunt for this coward of a Sith Lord. We used to call him as Lord Failure, but I can't use that word anymore because he's not that much of a failure anymore. I'm calling him out, Lord Vader. Lord Vader, where are you? I brought a little friend. No. We're not bringing no rebels. We're not bringing no Kenobi for this job here on Mustafar. We're bringing out the Queen of the Pirates, Maz Kanata. Come on, people. Are you even a real Star Wars fan? I didn't think so. Let's get out there in the hollow table. Let's go give Lord Vader a little bit of a Maz Kanata sandwich. We're going to be Mazing on this fool. And then at the end of the day, you're going to say, dang, Arnold's so cool. I know. All right, bring him on over. Let's get down to work. Let me show what we got cooking over here in the lovely world of Mustafar. We have TD1 with a $2 trillion. How we doing? There is no try. Do or do not. You hear that, Maz? Where's Maz at? No, where's she at? Hold on, where's she at? Maz, I'm putting a ton of pressure on you today. Where's she at? Where is she at? There she blows. Listen here, Maz. Yeah, you're smelling a nice cold turkey Sith sandwich out there. Yeah, she can smell that a mile away. I think she remembers the days of the $5 footlong. Maz, what if I told you it's a $15 footlong now? Anyways, as TD put it so kindly, there is no try. If you suck today, people are gonna remember this moment, this one battle, for the rest of the time. So you better get your act straight, okay, Maz? All right? Do you need to redial in your goggles or whatever to understand the message here? Yeah, look at that. She doesn't care. I like that. Try to intimidate her? Not gonna happen. Hey, it's Rob's Mad World. Happy birthday, George. Wait, hold up. We have a birthday? Here it is, Georgia Hanson. Are you, by any chance, Lady Chris Hanson? Just kind of curious here. Hey, Donald, can you please wish my mom, Natalie, happy birthday? She has been watching for 2 years. What? No way. No, my mom hasn't even, she doesn't even watch my videos. What the heck, man? Still does not understand the game. You don't need to. You just need to understand that we're crazy. We like the party, but enjoys watching your stream regardless. Can you please play the Wampa song for her? Oh, you don't want Stolat? Okay, fine. Who am I to deny Natalie the moment she's been waiting for? Everybody, shout out to Natalie's mom, or no, Hanson's mom. You know, while we're at it, shout out to Natalie's mom, because without a Natalie mom, there'd be no Natalie. And then shout out to Natalie's mom's mom, because without Natalie's mom's mom, there wouldn't be Natalie's mom, and then there wouldn't be Natalie, and then there wouldn't be Georgia Hanson. People keep those hands a-clapping. Because I think we need a little bit of Wonga. A little bit of Wonga here, a little bit of Wonga there, if you guys don't mind. Let's go ahead. You know, Gary, screw it. Maz can wait another 10 hours. I think we all need to make our way on over to our beautiful, beautiful Kyber Club. Let's shake it off. Let's go party. Because it's a birthday time, baby. Let's go. Happy birthday, Natalie. We all love you in the Kyber Club. Listen, if you're not wonging, then you're not living life. I need my dance moves. Check it out. Check it out.
I want more wonder, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I shouldn't. I want more wonder, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I shouldn't. I want more wonder, and I know I shouldn't, and I know I should. More wonder, more wonder, more.
Let's go! Bring it back over, Gary. Where you at? Where you at, dude? Anyways, any who's, any ha's. Woo, Gary. Dang, Gary pulled out the old transitions here. Oh my goodness. Georgia, thank you for shouting out Natalie. You're bringing that life and energy to the party around here. Thank you, my friends, for sharing the love here tonight. Today, tomorrow, I don't know. We have Nocturne Defiance, 45 months. Still waiting for the 1 hour version of Welcome to the Granary. Put that baby on loop, and guess what? You can play that 25-8 for 1 extra hour, 1 extra day of listening to music. This is amazing. Thank you so much, y'all. No. Thank you. All right, who else we got in there? Let's get a roll call before we get this party started today. Who do we got? Wizard of the Ghost. Georgia Hanson, there you blow, baby. That's what I like to see. Rob's Mad World. Who else we got up in here? We got Matt Strong in the chat. Y'all are not even a stall to listen. If Stolot's not requested,
I would certainly like
the no Stolot is going to be provided today. Woo! Oh, yeah. All right, calm down, you crazy party animals. We need to get into zone. It's time to get into auto zone right now. You know what's funny? Georgia was saying how Natalie doesn't even know anything about this game. You know what? I don't know if the developers know what this game's about at this point. And that right there just goes to show it doesn't matter who you are, what you do, you could sit here and party. I'll tell you this, although my mom does not watch my videos, she watches like one a year. My grandma watches all the time. She has no idea what's going on, but she says, I love the star people. I'm like, thank you, Grandma. The star people love you too. Gosh, bless her soul. Bless her soul. Now, Maz Kanata, are you ready to bless us up? Get some Gontier plays. Here's what we got, people. Go back. Hold on. Where's the pleasantries? Bring them back. Who's on the hollow table today? We got to enjoy every one of these people. Because every one person I play, I think 10 people leave the game. I don't know. We have SO with the slash, NNT with the, it looks like it's growing a leg or something down there. AGS. Crazy F, AH with an R with a dot. A little, is that a C or an E? I don't know, with an R with another dot. What a name. Did they actually get that right on your birth certificate? I really want to know. Representing fifth. My question is, I like to kind of get a glimpse of the future. What's our Relic Delta situation? Ooh, the Relic Delta is strong with this one here. This guy right here, ooh, yeah. Ooh, the Relic Delta. You can just feel the power. Can't you feel it? The Relic Delta is just oozing through this roster. Relic 8. What's the lowest relic? A 7 relic? No, CG, bring the Relic Delta. This guy's got a Relic 7 in his roster. What is he doing? We got more 7s. We got a Relic 6. No. You're going to pay dearly for a Relic 6, and we have Gear 12. I don't want to live in this world anymore. No. Oh, I don't want to live in this world anymore. I'm done, people. Yeah. The star people. I also love the star people, right? Yeah, Relic 6. What is going on here? 15.5 mil. Yeah, CG, you got to bring that Relic Delta. I'm tired of people thinking they could try to you know, try to be strategic with their resources. No. Exhibit A, you know what? I'm fully on board with Relic Delta now. Bring it on. And you know what, CG? Go back to your 200% damage boost. Yeah, I'm going to say right now, I'm tired. I can feel CG. I'm tired of all these people thinking they can just have a Relic 7 and be happy. No. No, Relic 5, get out of here. That's the new motto of Galaxy of Heroes. Anywho's, anyha's. Here's what we got today. I think we could screw around a little bit. Check it out. I think I caught him off guard a little bit. People thought we were done with this Ezra Bridger Kenobi, just because the Hermit Yodacron went away. Think again. When you're coming against the king of Triple B Guns, gift the mobile game, the 8th day of creation, supreme rule of the multiversal video gaming realm, you gotta be on your toes. And I've been noticing people aren't putting this down on defense as much. I'm like, huh, okay. Boom! Sprung it out on him. 2 holds, still standing strong, ain't going nowhere. By the way, don't use the Raycron. It actually makes the team worse. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that, because here's the thing. How do I phrase it? Bring it up real quick. It's a good thing you brought that up, because I was meditating on that when I unfroze myself from carbonite this morning. It's kind of odd to say. Not that Rey has a bad ultimate. You'd rather her be using like sudden whirlwind and stuff like that, right? I don't know. It's kind of weird to say. Yeah, she's gonna get ultimate more. It's not bad, but it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. How do I phrase it correctly? Yeah, I don't know. It's just like you kind of want her doing, like, you know, if there's let me put it this way. I think it's the best way I can phrase it. If I had the choice between an ultimate and a sudden whirlwind, I think 8 out of 10 times I want the sudden whirlwind. The 9 and 10 out of times, whatever, is when, like, let's say my team's about to die. I need like a moment to try to heal up everybody. All right, let's go into damage immunity, right? Let's do some heals. All right, we're ready. Ray, get out ultimate. Get back to throwing sudden whirlwinds. Does that make any sense? I think that, yeah, sudden whirlwind's just plain old better. Anyhows, let's go ahead and see what we got cooking here. I'm guessing that maybe Kenobi's gonna hold a few more, and to get through this team, it's gonna get a little bit more expensive. So I'm hoping that we can have this real estate today to mess around a little bit, yeah? Here's what I want to do. First battle. I got this Lord Vader here. This actually hurts my soul, because Maz Kanata has been doing work for us on defense this past week. I got like 5 holds, 3 holds. It's like, okay, she's doing work. But because that Grand Arena I showed you yesterday, I was like, yeah, you know, I'll bring her on offense today. Because especially in the world of Pirate King Hondo, you know, he's actually, I'll say this so far. In 5v5, I was not very impressed with Hondo. This wasn't. Resistance rolled over and was like, all right. But 3v3, I gotta say I'm a bit more impressed with Hondo. He's a lot more annoying to deal with inside of a 3v3 Grand Arena. And I want to just make sure, just in case we gotta pull out the bow for like a Hondo cleanup, I have a way of taking out this thing here. So why don't we go ahead and see if we can make something magical happen out of this, yeah? Yeah, I think so. I still think so. We have Grand Moff Logan Atkinson. How we doing? Whew. 47 months, dude. 47 months? That is nuts. Crazy. 1 month till 4 long years here in our beautiful empire. LLTK, my Grand Admiral, my Emperor, my Director of Video Game Division. Thanks for all the great times from your favorite Grand Moff. It feels like just yesterday. I remember you hopping on for the first time, becoming Grand. I think you self-promoted yourself to Grand Moff. I like that. You don't wait to get the raise. You don't wait to get the promotion. You just walk into work one day and be like, I'm the manager now. You know what? I bet if all of you guys did that at work, I bet there's a percentage of you guys that'll actually just be given the title manager. Look at Grand Moff Logan. He's here to tell the tale. It's great having you here. 4 years, man. A lot has happened in those 4 years, let me tell you. Whew. Wow. And I'm happy to have you here for every moment, and hopefully many more moments ahead of us. Well, as far as, you know, Galaxy of Heroes will allow. But, you know, besides that, let's go ahead. Let's start getting get some characters on the board here. Let me see how I want to approach this. First and foremost, the Jawa Crown. Decent is probably an understatement. 80% offense, 50% armor penetration, 70% health, 50% crit avoidance. So this actually might add a whole level of complication I was not wanting to deal with right now. But I digress. My heart and soul is telling me, let's just stick to the core combo. I think this is the team if you're using Maz. However, I've had a lot of success on defense with this team right here. But I think for this purpose, I want to just go all out. Guns blazing. What I got right here. Yeah. Oh, let's see. We have Ultra Magnus in the chat. Hello, Arnold and everyone here. Just to point out how amazing are the designs for barricade skins. They look really cool. They're putting all their love in the game. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, actually, later on today, I'll go ahead and post the winning votes for the skins for barricade, and we're going to take those concepts and kind of start applying them to the next characters. It means a lot. It really means a lot having you guys participate and all this community stuff that we're doing for Chronoseum already. So thank you so much. Glad you're having a good time, man. Let me just tell you, we're only just getting started. If you're liking what we're doing now, stay strapped in because we got a lot of fun stuff ahead of us here. Let's go ahead. Pull up our DCs here. Now, I guess I got to decide what DC do I want. The good news is damage over time, not going to hurt us because we have the Omicron on Maz. So I'm not too concerned about the health stuff. Let's see, whenever pirate uses an ability in turn, a Thano assist steals defense penetration of offensive speed up from all enemies if any buffs are stolen. Okay. Pirate attacker allies gain 10% offensive potency per buff on them at the start of their turn until the start of their next turn. Okay. I think we can either go with this. What's this one have here? Crit damage, not going to be very useful against a Lord Vader team. We have this Hondo Cron. Let's see, if all allies are parts that start the counter, pirate allies gain 3 stacks of profits. Whenever pirate allies 15 stacks or more of combined stacks of profit. Okay. Whenever pirate ally tank uses the ability, all the pirates are called to assist. That could be good. Whenever pirate support or healer allies afflicted with debuff, all pirate allies carry 5 health protection. That could be good on top of that. I think we're gonna probably lean with one of these pirate crons here. What do we got here? Anytime to get tenacity up. Okay. Crit damage, not very helpful. All right. Armor penetration. I think we're going to lean into this one here. I think so. I think we're going to try this out. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, let's see if we can do something magical with this. We got Quick Goat. I think we're going to be all right. Maz Relic 10. Here's the thing. I do not recommend anyone do anything for Relic 10 because we have no idea what Relic Delta is going to look like. We have no idea what Relic 10 is going to bring. I mean, there are principles that we can assume apply from, what were like top Relic 7s, top Relic 8s, top Relic 9s. I have no idea what this World of Galaxy of Heroes is going to look like, so we'll have to wait and see. Although, I feel like I have funnier or better things than a Maz Relic 10. Like, Maz is all right. I don't hate her. I don't love her enough. Like, I'd rather give Clone Wars Chewie a Relic 10 than her. I don't know how to explain it. Don't ask me questions. All I want to see are results. Let's see what we can do. Relic 10 will give speed. Just wait and see. Let's get to work. Let's see what I can do. I need some audio. I noticed my audio was turned off here. All right. Well, we got to go all in on Lord Vader. Which one's the cleanse here? Resets, cooldowns? No, we don't want that. Let's dispel all the debuffs. Let's go. All right. Well, we got a lot of work ahead of us here. Let's go do this real quick. All right, good hit. Wow. Oh, yeah, we can ignore protection. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Maz Kanata allows us to ignore protection on Sith. Dude, we are mowing him down right now. Healing immunity? Yeah, let's go. All right, come on. All right. Let's go hammer him down. 2. Oh, yeah, I like this team. Holy cow, that was easier than Maz Kanata. Get wrecked, nerd. Jedi, no. Rebels, no. If you got a Sith problem, who you calling? I want to hear. Who are you calling? I'm calling up the Pirates. I'm going to tell you that. That's the first thing that came to my mind because I'm a real Star Wars fan. Wow. Straight up murder. And this was a great Datacron. Holy moly. Stop. He's already dead. Bro. That was nuts. All right. Maz, people are going to remember this battle. I'll tell you. I hit the floor. Come on, let's go. Come on. 360. Wow! Oh my gosh! Holy moly! Wow! Rip my Relic 9 clone team. All right, guys, listen. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting to be that easy. I just straight up was not. I like that, because that's the whole thing about the dark side clones, getting that protection up, right? Like you have to work that. Maz is like, LOL. And then I started blasting. Wow. Okay, I'm a fan of this character for sure. I didn't have anything bad to say, but now I got lots of good stuff to say. Holy cow. I'm working 5v5 because of Scorch, though. We'll have to wait and see. You could be right, but keep in mind, we'll also have a 5v5. We'll just go, once you take out Scorch, you're back on Lord Vader, right? I don't know, we'll wait and see. But boy, that has to be the easiest Lord Vader battle I've done all year. Plain and simple. How much is the DC? Well, here's the thing. They also had a Datacron. That was a souped up Datacron too, right? They had a ton of armor penetration, a ton of health. So it's not like I'm like punching down. I would say even probably Lord Vader had the better Datacron between us. Wow. That was just nuts. Straight up nuts. But yeah, as you guys know, good luck trying to test stuff without Datacrons nowadays. Yeah, it's like, yeah, boy. I ain't missing. Anywho's, wow. That was awesome. Now, Pirate King Hondo. Actually, let's go ahead and pull up some stuff. We haven't really chatted much about it. Some people ask, why haven't you made a video on Pirate King Hondo? Because in 5v5, I had nothing really great to say. The second resistance roll over him, and it's like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So I was like, all right, let's wait for 3 Grand Arena. And I have a lot more positive things to say about Hondo. Here we go. I mean, I guess it depends what type of lineup you're running, but here. Just the lineup that we're showing right now. A lot of people are using Supreme Leader Kelleran to take him out. You don't even need to have Dark Side Vision Raid. Seems like you could probably make it work without it. But like I see people saying, oh, Malgus works. Malgus doesn't. It's tricky, especially if this, because you don't know who Hondo's gonna lock up. No fun. No bueno. Leia seems to do all right. Jabba sucks. Kenobi sucks. What else we got here? Great Mother sucks. Bane kind of sucks on his own. I'm gonna try actually that today. But we're gonna actually do C-Bane here. We got a wild Kenobi doing stuff here. Let's do this actually. Let's take out, let's go for Silva. Actually, let's do that. Get rid of the Hondo Kron thing here. All right, scrolling to the top. Seems like this one, if you're trying to stop Seer Malgus, double Hondo seems to help out a little bit with that. All right. SLKR getting the job done. I've been noticing not a lot of people putting Supreme Leader Kelleran on defense this season. I think they're using it for Hondo, right? C-Bane. Problem is, Hondo also kind of hurts the C-Bane because if Bane gets locked up, which is probably going to happen, it gets a little bit annoying. Kenobi sucks. Jabba sucks. Great Mothers kind of suck. Yeah. So, I mean, in 3v3, I'm feeling a bit more optimistic about Hondo. It's definitely more of his forte, for sure. But anyways, Bo-Katan. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. Because I don't really have much here. So here's what I've been doing the past couple of Grand Arenas when I see Hondo. I'll bring in Master Kenobi. I'll insta-kill someone. I'll wait for a cleanup. And generally, Maul can get the job done. He sucked the other day. Maul, Bo-Katan, they're good at cleaning up Hondo at the end of the day. Yeah, SLKR is always on top. Yeah, he's been doing work. That's for sure. Not going to complain. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't know, bring out a health cron. This is kind of annoying. This is a whack-a-mole type of battle, but let's do it. All right, let's see what we can do. Can't you cheese OG Hondo leave using a trash team? I mean, I guess you could try. You know what? Well, here's the thing. Boy, leaving it preloaded sounds like it could be a mess still. That's the world of preloading. It sounds good until it's not good. And then you have to deal with the repercussions of a preloaded team. I am tempted though. But here's the thing. I'm looking at that raid team. I don't think I have a good, I mean, I guess I could maybe Queen Amidala maybe. Let's just go with this right now. Let's just do this. Yeah, I'm gonna go C-Bane. My Bane has sucked versus Hondo lately. Maybe it's time for the prodigal son to come home. All these pirates are telling telling Bane, listen, go back to the Gooch. Go back to the Gucci, man. And he's like, all right, I'll try. So today, jeez, why not? I don't really use C-Bane ever together. So it's great seeing them together. Can we clap it up? It's like a family reunion. I may have used you guys together in total like 4 times since Bane came out. Yeah, it's nice seeing the family back together. Now let's just show that you're actually good together, and then maybe we can keep this happy family. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. All right. Silence. Let's get to work. The biggest annoyance of this battle, keeping everyone dead. All right, let's go. Do a cooldown increase. All right, let's make sure we're not going to get stuck behind. Who do I want to link up here? Yeah, let's link. We need to link up Vayne 100%. I'm gonna link up both of it. I'm gonna link up this guy. I was thinking about maybe doing like Hondo, like Geo Hondo Vane. We'll do this right now. Buff the spells. All right, he's dead for the moment, but he's gonna come back. He will be back. Don't you worry about that. All right, get some of deception. All right, let's get to work. We got days on us still. It's okay. Drop me some basics. The problem is we're gonna get baby Hondo back here in a moment. I don't like that. Let's drop a basic. All right, come on, baby. I think my biggest thing is Darth Bane kind of overcommits. I need him to like not kill him so quickly. Come on, lock it in, baby. Lock it in. Drop me a basic. Keep that deception on. All right, let's link up. I'll link up these two clowns. Link up here. All right, now Bane, I don't want you killing anyone. No. All right, can you not kill him? All right, cool. No one died. No one died there. All right, here we go. Oh, no, no, it's not on the 1X. Oh. All right, good news is Vane is not coming back. Save that for right now. We're going to get baby Hondo back here in a moment. We cannot shock Hondo. Almost there. Almost there. We're going to get the other Hondo back. All right, when there's one Hondo, there's always a second one. But the main one's gone. Oh, we got Super Saiyan Hondo on our way. Oh, SpaghettiOs, what's going to happen here? Geo Hondo might be down, but let me tell you, I can't get shocked. There is too much foresight in my way. Evasion through the roof. People, we might be in trouble. God, I hate how good foresight is against Bane. I hate it. I can't get shock on. I think it's GG's here. Dude, I didn't know there was 2 Galactic Legends on this team. What the hell, man? What the hell? All right, that was a good hit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold on. Are they going to let a 1 health Hondo win? No way. Hold on. 1 health Hondo. Oh, I was actually hoping for that. All right. Hey. Guys, it's good to see the boys together. The prodigal son has come home. I'm actually kind of sad I won that battle there. I really wanted a 1 health Hondo to take that home, man. All right. Anyways, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yeah, that felt a lot better. I tried a few times this season, just Bane by himself. He's lost every single time, not even close. So, all right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, need to wait until Alt Hondo comes back. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, the biggest problem I have with C Bane versus Hondo, it's like Bane likes to over-deliver. It's great in most battles, not good in that context, right? Because they're just going to revive again anyway. Ooh, buff GL Hondo. I mean, to be fair, that was an expensive team we used. 2 good teams, basically 2 Galactic Legends put together. Ain't cheap by any stretch of the imagination. If Hondo had better targeting, yeah, I mean, oh yeah, listen, there's a lot of problems in that regard. Yeah, targeting and what's the order of operations with his abilities? Yeah, but you know, yeah. But I can say I've had a more positive experience of Hondo in 3-3 than 5v5. 5v5, the Zorii thing's gonna be a massive sore spot for him. Unless I know people have been talking about using OG Hondo. The problem is we only had like 1 week of Hondo at 5v5, whatever it was. I didn't see much double Hondo action. But there's a chance that OG Hondo can lock up Finn, lock up an important member. Okay, that could maybe mess it up. But beyond that, otherwise, yeah, 5v5 I was not too satisfied with it. Buff Glad. They don't even know who that is. Zorii doesn't kill with OG Hondo. That's exactly what I'm saying. I haven't had the chance to experience it. It sounds like on paper it should stop it. But I don't know until I know, right? Right? You hear murmurs, you hear whispers, you hear this, you hear that. But I need to see it from my own 4 eyes. Speaking of which, let's go ahead. Bring out this lovely gang right here. What do we got cooking here? Ooh, yeah, look at that armor penetration. Ooh, that's what I like to see. How are we responding to this situation? What are we using? Yeah, go ahead. I like it. This is what I need right now. I need all the rocks. Actually, you know what? I have a beautiful picture. I have a beautiful picture for Malgus. Malgus, you want to see what we've been doing over here at 25-8 Games? Hold on. Where is Here we go. We've been working on lots and lots of rocks. Do you like that, Malgus? What do we think? You like rocks? Yeah, hold on, I got more rocks. Hold on, where's the rest of my rocks at? Oh, we got more rocks. Yeah. That's the #1 pill here at 25 Games. We do not slack on the rocks here, so let's rock and roll. Let's go. All right. Let's get down to business, yeah? Fuck the spell. All right, we got to get some buff immunity or some trash, or I don't know, just start driving damage into them. Excellent work. All right. Oh, I hate you. I hate you, Cal. You're not even supposed to be on this team. Anyways, I guess, well, we got to deal with that unfortunate buff immunity in here. Can we get some debuffs cooking here, please? All right, there we go. See, a fast ultimate does not really work as well as you think it might. All right, we're going to hang it. There we go. Hang tight. Let's go ahead. I'm going to do some dancing over here. Here with the inspiration. Drop me a Bazik here. All right. Here comes the ultimate. All right.
Restore Jedi. It's over.
Can I get rid of you? It's not quite. I had him right where I wanted him to. All right, let's try this again. Try this one more time. All right. Yeah, it's more like it. Listen, you can delay the inevitable, but when you're coming up against Malgus, you are literally stuck in a rock and a hard place. Let's go and finish the job. Come on, can we try to get rid of Cal before? Yeah. GG's, baby. Let's do it.
It's over. Totally useless.
Easy. All right. Calm down. He didn't need the Star Destroyer today. Star Killer's all about, recycling. He doesn't want to. He's causing way too much pollution, and he's just a lot of billions and trillions of dollars being lost of all those Star Destroyers. So he's trying to be a little bit more economical today. All about rocks. We're going back to the Stone Age. All right, so we've been talking about Maz today. I think we can say pretty impressive so far, what we're seeing. I've been I don't want to say I've been getting lazy with fighting Maz. Just in a competitive standoff. I don't want to screw around too much. I've been just throwing Queen Amidala. Queen Amidala nukes her in like 3 seconds. Although, to be fair, I have not fought the Athano Quiggle variant, so that could be a bit different. I want to do something else. I feel like that's too easy. I feel like that might be too easy. Oh, gas. What about this? Yeah, I see that. I see JCOC in the chat. Yeah, Quadmade's overkill, but here's the problem in Grand Arena, right? When I'm finished with the Grand Arena, I still got like 500 top tier teams. So it's like, oh, I might as well use my Queen Amidala somewhere. Great Mothers, that's still kind of in like that top echelon of stuff, right? I don't want to give that up, especially I don't know what the back wall is. My trick for getting through, because no, I did not see Ezra Bridger. That means he's in one of 2 places. He's either in a Galactic Legend of Ahsoka Tano or he's on a Jedi Master Kenobi like mine. So I'm saving Great Mothers just in case we do see an Ezra Bridger. So I don't want to do that. But again, that's kind of in like, Gas is he's in a different tier than Queen Amidala, Great Mothers, right? Zalbar Omicron. I don't know. It feels like, I don't know. It feels like Maz has, based off my limited testing with fighting Lord Vader, trying other Sith against her, it seems like, yeah, so look at her. Yeah, she's like, I see what you're doing. I feels like a Sith Lord might struggle a bit. Although Darth Revan would be nice. It would be nice. Next FDC leak. Ezra's damage. Shut up. I actually believed you for a split second there, Fausta. Cool. Thanks for the 10 Ron Weasley bucks. I'm really sad. I don't know who it was. I was so excited the Chimera kit reveal. I'm like, oh, look, Chimera's going to insta-kill Ezra. Oh, this is so great. And then someone's like, yeah, you can't insta-kill Ezra. I'm like, gosh, I hate when you guys are right. Why do you guys have to be right and crush my dreams? There is no counter to Ezra. The only thing that can counter an Ezra is another Ezra because they can't hit each other. That's the only Only way of going about it. 501st does this. I don't know. That's why I'm saying I'm trying to just expand our horizon a little bit. And again, I could just Queen Amidala this. We can keep moving along, but you know, that's a little too easy. A little too easy. What do we got here? Let's see. Anything good? Anything good? I know the Datacrons, they've seen better days here. Let's see. Oh gosh, what are these garbanzo bean crons we got here? I don't know. Just throw that on. Let's see. I do not trust gas against anything. Hey, he handles the Omega battle fairly handily. Yeah. You just did a gas with no Datacrons that'll work. All right, I'll believe you. Who's that again? Max? Okay. That's a name I can get behind right there. That's a guy I trust here. You better hope gas is gonna do it. You better hope, Max. Let's go. Gas, I need you to go to the max with this one today. All right? This is where the fun begins? Because let me tell you, your whiny variant when you're a Sith Lord got his butt handed to him. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. All right. Wow, she found something. That's cool. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to be stuck behind the goat for a minute here. Whoa, easy, partner. Easy. Gosh dang, it's nap time already? Dang. Well, that's not good. Ooh.
This is where the fun begins.
Peace! I have brought justice! I have brought
Fun.
I have brought peace! I have brought freedom! I have brought justice! I have brought
Fun.
I have brought peace! I have brought freedom! I have brought justice! I have brought
Fun.
I have brought peace! I have brought freedom! Power! I have brought power!
You're bringing everything but power right now.
Peace! 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 Power!
Fun.
Power! Power! Peace! Power!
I'm going to say probably no on that one. It worked for me. I apologize. There's probably a lot of variables, right? And I think this is my biggest sadness moving into the world of Relic Delta. Datacrons already moved us so far apart. It's so hard to relate to one another. It's like, I said this example so many times. Like, how many counters have I done and you guys try to replicate it and it doesn't work because it may be, it could be mods, relics, of course. But probably it's something to do with Datacrons, right? Maybe having a little bit more health, a bit more critical damage, or having a different level 3, 6, 9. That's the problem. Now with the Relic Delta, I just don't know how we're going to be able to, like, as a community, kind of be like, hey, this beats this. Then you find out they use all Relic 9 versus Relic 3, and it's like, well, what does that tell me? What does that tell me? I don't know. New Bad Batch, maybe? Oh, man, I don't know. Here, let's do this. Before we commit entirely, let's go ahead. We'll bring in, let's do a Jedi Master Luke versus this. Just so we know we're going to get through this south wall. We have Queen Amidala, although maybe Queen Amidala is going to be off her game today. And then we'll do this. We'll take care of the top wall. I want to know if my opponent's done playing. Because I don't know, I would like to use the rest of today to maybe just test around with Maz Kanata. All right, we need some Jedi up in here. Where are the Jedi? There we go. Let's go ahead, bring out that. Super easy, no problem. Did this just the other day. Let's go. Protection, preferably something that is not taking that. Sure. Sounds good to me. Pooh Batch is so bad at 3s, yeah. It's kind of like the inverse Hondo. I love him in 5v5. I don't really know what to do with him in 3v3. I don't know. Maybe I should just throw him on defense and hope someone doesn't have a gas lingering around. Good luck with that, I suppose. Anywho's, Master Luke, let's get out there. Quick work on this, and we'll see what we can do afterwards, yeah? All right. Make it nice and easy. Mark down the shin. All right. All is good. All right. Let's go ahead. Tell him to get out of my way. We don't got time for your trash. Mark her down. There we go. And let's get partying. All right. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, do some of this, do some of that. Okay. Swap it over to... I don't know. Just go swap it over back to Cal. Not like we can insta-kill anyways here. And let's see. Can we go ahead? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Are you? All right, that works out. Works for me. All right, never mind. They know what they're doing. I'm not going to hate on them. There we go. Do another one of these. Do another hibachi trick. Pass it over to JKR. Do we got the mark ready? Not quite. Let's go do that. Boom. Gone. All right, throw it an auto. Not worth my brain cells anymore. I only got so many to spare. Give it up for Master Luke. We're going to get a preemptive W here. Mark him down again. Get him out. Cal, show me that cool insta-kill. Wow, doesn't work. All right. Love it. You'll get Baylan this month. Really want him. The only thing that sucks about Baylan, and again, it's a galactic legend, right? Master Luke being one of the bottom tier galactic legends beats him. I guess it depends. If you're not bringing in the right tools, Master Luke could struggle a bit. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get through this south wall. I would hate if I, like, empty out my whole roster. Then our opponent just shows up and starts, like, one-shotting her and thinks, ah, shit, I don't have any more teams left. I don't care. Let's go. Take out the top side. We'll come back. This should be, yeah, this is a fairly light-ish wall that we got going on here. Minus this Kelleran unmasked, which is kind of a funny team. I like it a lot. And let's get to work. Bring out some Traya stuff, and then we'll see what we can do with that Maz Kanata shenanigans, yeah? Let's go. Bring out that, bring out that. Do I even need a data crime there? Yeah, 20% health. There you go. Have a good day. All right. Want to try Qui-Gon Omicron versus Maz? Am I going to use that at all up here? Ah, shoot. Let's do it. I have a feeling will that even work? Is that even going to work? All right, hold on a second. Doesn't seem how... I mean, I could try. We're not really using Qui-Gon for much nowadays. Great Mother's a story. Oh, yeah. Let's see. This seems too good to be true. A Qui-Gon Jinn. Where's little Annie? There's Annie. Boy, Maz is going to kill off the entire Skywalker line. So far, she's 2 for 2 on Anakin's. Let's see here. And then, I don't know, obviously, I guess Ki-Adi-Mundi, right? Not really much else to think about with this. All right, let me see. What do we have in the AP department? No, not the Waffle Crown. All right, I'll take that. She stole his lightsaber. Dude, imagine the salt on when she steals your lightsaber and then she kills you off not once, but 2 times and possibly a 3rd time. It's not a great day to be a Skywalker today, I'll tell you that, yeah? All right, let's see what we got. I don't know. I mean, if this wins, that'd be pretty crazy. But let's just see what happens. All right. The problem that I have is the cooldown increase is really reckless. But all right, at least the Anakin's taking a quick turn. We can get out of this whole damage or the cooldown situation. There we go. Oof, boy, that's rough. That is rough so far. Holy cow, we are getting mowed down. Drop me a basic, whatever. Get rid of all that foresight stuff. All right, Qui-Gon's down. Not quite. All right, wow. Well, we lost Ki-Adi-Mundi, so we're not going to get much damage out there, bro. Hey, Anakin, go for it. I think if I had Ki-Adi-Mundi, Ithana would be gone. I feel very confident in that. Yeah. Oh, gee. Wow. I think there's a chance. I think we had a bit of a rough play there with Cam getting nuked out of there. Anyways, I don't want to keep wasting data crons right now. Let's just go ahead and make sure at least again, we're running on the assumption that he's going to be stuck behind this Kenobi. Not a lot of handy ways of dealing with that. All right. Let's go take care of business over here. Yeah. What are we doing? We're dropping this over here. Doesn't Thanos self-revive? That's what I was trying to look. I was like, one of them has a revive. But I was hoping if you could take out Maz and go for a cleanup, okay, I guess. I suppose that's okay. But anywho's. Traya. Listen, I need a break from all the Skywalker stuff. Maz Kanata's literally putting an end to the Skywalker saga. Who would have thought? Yeah, you know what? No, give him something really good. Yes, that's the one I want. That's the one I want. Kicks revives. Well, the problem is there's no kicks. That's the funny thing. Get a kick out of that. Savage, don't suck. All right. Listen, we've done this battle 12 trillion times. I gotta say, it's so funny seeing Windu on defense. He's just, it's just one of these days he's gonna get so ticked and he's gonna wow me. I just know it. He's going through his Lord failure period. Just give him a watch. He's gonna make something magical happen. I just know it. Just give it a second. Just 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. Do a buff. Yeah, sure. Buff the spell. Cool. Awesome. All right. Come on. Well, never mind. Maybe another day. He's only on defense out of pity. He's a pity defensive team. I feel bad because listen, I know because I put him on defense out of straight up pity. There we go. Massive overkill. It feels like it, man. I don't know. Oh, whatever. Let's finish the job. There we go. Why people put Windu without Jocasta? Funny enough, well, again, I feel like Jocasta. How do I put it? If you're going on the Mace Windu ship, you know it's going down. I actually how do I put it? Pretty much everyone's throwing Traya at Mace Windu. No matter who you're putting on the Windu team, Traya's gonna win. Okay, throw Joe at Kelleran. This could be a bit more challenging for some folks with what they're bringing. I really want to know if this guy's gonna attack me. I actually want to throw like Tarkin versus Maz Kanata. I can't imagine that's gonna win, but I still want to check it out. All right, whatever. Let's just get through this side. Yeah, bring out some clones. Yeah. This has been a pretty fun battle this season. No complaints about this. Looks amazing to me. Go ahead, turn that off. Tarkin, let's go ahead. Go ahead and light up that Imperial Death Stick. Let's get to work. Yeah. Tarkin did win against Maz in Conquest. There you go, right? Conquest is the source of all testing nowadays. All right. See, this part sucks. Tarkin's literally locked up right now. All right, well, we're stuck behind this. That kind of blows. Want to get a hold of that Maz Kanata here. Not Maz Kanata. Jocasta Nu. Close enough. All right, come on. All right, man, rough start. This is kind of a risky battle here. Come on, just target her. She's right there. All right. We gotta chill a little bit longer. All right, Tarkin's ready to play. You know, Tarkin, I don't know if you're single, but, you know, Joe's kind of cute. I'm just saying you should ask her out. I think you guys get along quite well. All right, boy, Granny's packing heat, Tarkin. How are we responding to this here? Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. He got sent to the Shadow Realm. All right. Can we pull this off without DCT on the line? All right. Throw some more dabs on these haters here. Come on. I think we're going to have to get through this guy. Just throw it on. I think we have to throw it on auto. This might take a minute. This could take a bit. Come on, Tarkin. Let's get to work. Come on, Tarkin. Come on. No. You gotta drop those dabs, man. What are you doing? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. But you see what I'm saying? Joe can cause problems on this team for what people like to throw at things like Kelleran and Beck. That's why even myself, I'll throw Joe on this line up here. Yeah, it's not looking good for Tarkin. Yeah, Joe took someone kind of important to the grave with her. So yeah, this looks like this could be this is like gonna be a time. You know what? Hold on, I have an idea. I got an idea. Hold on, I have an idea. My genius knows no bounds. Here's what we're gonna do. We are just gonna build up our ultimate here. And then in the last moment, I think we just let it loose. All right, hold on, let me cook. Let me cook here. All right. God, that ability block sucks so bad. All right, come on. Okay. All right, hold on. I think I'm onto something. Yeah, old school Tarkin Crown. You know it.
Lord Vader, provide us with a vacation.
I wish I could program how he uses abilities.
Yes, that is correct.
All right, come on. Keep it going. We have 2 more minutes of this. Come on. Can you guys just stop taking turns? Let me take all the turns. Come on, do basics. Come on. Can you stop ability blocking me, dude? That's... Oh, my gosh, you're so annoying. Come on. There we go. Taunt up. There we go. Oh, that's actually... I actually did not notice this until now. That is super nice. What, did he always have that, or was that something recently added? A tracker for how long you've been ramping up? That's actually super helpful. Holy cow, that's actually a great idea. All right. Yeah, 11 times. How long has that been in here? He's had it since his rework? No way. I'm just noticing it now. Super helpful. Props to CG. This is the best idea I think you guys have come up with this entire year. Tarkin's rework on top of that alone makes this game of the year again for the 10th year straight. Just keep ramping. All right, we got another minute of this here. Come on. You know what? Push 2. It's got to be a minute. Plus, we got to find the right opportunity. Have no foresight on him. So we're gonna have to time this out delicately. All right, come on, just get rid of the foresight. Luckily, we have a lot of ways of clearing it. Okay. No, not yet. Come on, let's see if we can get to like 25. Dude, how are you still landing ability blocks on me, man? Come on, come on. All right, basic. There we go. Ability blocks off. Dab on those haters. All right, we're coming down to probably the last 30 seconds here. Okay. Jeez, can you not do these 10-hour animations, please? Okay, almost there. It's fine. Almost there. We got time. We got time. Let's at least get the 20. 20 stacks. 20 stacks. 20 stacks. There we go. It's 20 right there. Okay, now it's about finding that perfect moment. Do we have another dab? All right, we got a dab. All right. This is the moment, I think. All right, let's see what I can do with this here. 30 seconds on the clock. Tarkin, send him to the shadow. Okay, bro. Are you okay? Never mind. Never mind. Hold on. We got to set the stage again here. Ah, you jerk with that counterattack. You got to be kidding me right now. No, don't use it yet. Hold on. All right, now you're ticking, Now you're ticking me off. All right, Tarkin, just let it loose. No, hold on. Okay, last chance. Come on. All right, there it is. Light it up. All right, that was pretty weak. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting way more out of you there. Are you kidding me? I wanted one dude dead. Submit it, I suppose. Okay, well, that was very lackluster. That was like the perfect setup there, and okay, whatever. All right. And that's why I like using Jocasta with Kelleran back versus Mace Windu. All right, let's go take care of the rest of this. We'll come back to that later. All right. Enoch, I love seeing you. I love seeing you. It's always a good day to fight you. Always a good day to use you as well. But unfortunately, we find ourselves at odds at different sides of the hollow table. What do I want to throw against you here? You know what I've never thrown? Night Sisters versus Night Troopers. That sounds like fun. Nah. I'm not gonna do that. There's gotta be something. Do I have resistance? All right, I got resistance. All right, let's do that. We'll do that. Tuskens, I feel like that's gonna take 5 ever. Padme, I do have a Padme. All right. I'll let Padme have some fun. We haven't been using her all that much this season. All right, Padme, give me some more. Sure. Okay. All right. And then sure. It looks. Unless do you want? All right. Well, we're gonna stick with this right now. I think you'll be more than fine, more than adequate. Sure. Take a 20% health. Gidme, I've been actually using my Dark Trooper Gideon a bit this season, so I don't want to give up Gidme on this battle. I fought this on my free-to-play account at one point. It was okay. Mild some small concerns. But anyways, let's just go. Padme, get out there. Be careful. Enoch brought him here to kill me, so let's get to work. Send it in. Let's see what we can do. EP Marathon, yeah, we can do that as well. We got a couple ways of handling this. Although we did have a pretty scary moment with Mara J. Palpatine. All right, let's go ahead. Focus all in on Enoch. Let's get to work here. Let's go, just do a quick little basic here. There we go. Looks good to me. Let's do this. We're gonna do a little tip-tap. That did a whole lot of nothing, apparently. All right, come on, baby. Easy does it. Come on, let's go. Let's start. There we go. We're pushing. Oh, that should do it. Basic. Hang on. All right. That's her prettiest. Probably a bigger annoyance here. That was a weak stun. Oh, gosh. Dang. Oh, my God. It's straight up murder. I should have added an asterisk. I did this on my free-to-play, but we don't really have to deal with as many things called datacrons. Holy cow, 76.69% health. That's good. That was good. Listen. Probably my favorite team in the game right there. I love when they show up and they do some good stuff. All right, good news is I guess that's cleanable. We took care of the big problem there. All right. What did I use against you the other day? What did I use? Hold on. We fought this a few days ago. Was it Darth Revan? Was it Darth Revan that threw at you? Was it Queen Amidala? What the heck did we throw at this team the other day? We used gas? Didn't my gas? No, gas won, didn't he? Well, unfortunately, we gave him up pretty quickly. I do have Malgus today. I took Sith Eternal off of defense. All right, we'll go with this. Sith Empire. Let's go, Malgus. I want to save Revan if we can. Can you guys do this? Can you guys not suck? I know I'm asking for a lot. Sure, I don't know. Yeah, let's just not screw around with this team here. All right, you want to see some Zalbar? Oh, I'm trying to save it for Maz. Although I do think Maz is going to dunk on him. But anyways, Malgus, haven't used you in a long time. You've been showing up the Gucci man on defense. How's that been? Must be nice taking a break, stepping on the leadership role for a little bit. You know, you've been getting some good defensive holds, but it's good seeing you get back to the plate and start making some plays, right? You're going to make a play? I think he's going to make a play. Let's go for it. Let's get to work. All right. All right, everybody. Let's get to work here. We're going to be stuck behind this for a minute. All right, here we go. Dark Division Rays about to do some crazy lightning stuff here. Ooh, Mamacita. That hurt. That hurt. All right. All right, we need to get fear moving now. Holy cow, that was a messy start. Messy start. All right, can we get her out? Almost, and she gone. That was a close call there. I am now going to throw you on full auto. Who's this guy here? TIE Pilot? It's all good. He's open. Get to work. Nicely done. And easy does it. It's great having you back, Malgus. Let's see some more action this season, yeah? Crank it up.
Have returned. The Emperor is dead.
Not bad. Not bad at all. See, not bottom tier for once? Oh, yeah. See, I mean, maybe we should give him some props. I've been having a great time with seeing 5v5, 3v3. He's been one of my better performing defenses. By the time you get to the back wall and you have a C, Malgus, Malik, it's like, I don't really have a lot to handle it. Not the number one team. Causes problems. C took out Hondo today, right? So he's been doing work. He's been doing work. I think he's happy his lifter's coming back home. All right, can I get through this without using, Great Mothers? I would like to save Great Mothers for some other stuff, if possible. You know what? I'm feeling a little spicy today. Can I get some Night Sisters 1000 edition to maybe get some work going for me? I think I gave up all mine. Oh, actually, I have a Night Sister crown right here. Ooh, not very helpful, though. Not very helpful. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's totally going to help us out here. Yeah. Wampa can stomp it. It's too much. Aphra, okay, fine. I'm just telling you, anytime I don't know how to explain this. Anytime I use my Aphra versus Finn, lately at least, trash, garbanzos. And then when I want to use my resistance versus Aphra, garbanzos as well. What gives, man? Definitely not a me problem. All datacrons, all day. All right, what do we got here? What's crit damage? I like the look of that. Let's get to work. Aphra, you need to get some wins under your belt. Actually, this past weekend, I used Aphra versus the Master Luke. She did something useful. Let's do some more useful things, right? Here we go. All right. All right, here's the deal. Don't suck! Cooldown increase engaged. All right, hang on tight. And they're already sucking. They are already sucking. All right, can we try to smoke these fools out? All right, come on, smoke them out, smoke them out, smoke them out. Yeah, baby, come on, hit him with another one. Hit him with another one. Oh, come on. Oh, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me at this? Drop me a basic. Okay, easy. Listen, I know what these two can do. Listen, they might be down a Finn, but they can still get work done. Here we go, Aphra, come on. Another one's about to bite the dust. Smoke him out. Oh, boy, we're having a resistance barbecue today. Throw it on auto. And there we go. Aphra did a thing. She did a thing. Look at those 3-3 Omicrons coming in handy. I gotta say, that's another nice. I think it's one of my favorite things this year. 33 Omicrons being half. Even though I had all the key ones, it was nice having them half cost, right? All right, we got some cleanup stuff here. All right, let's try to do some minimal stuff here. I want to, again, save as much for Maz Kanata. All right, here's what I'm going to do here. I don't think we're going to be using Palpatine Mara Jade anywhere. Especially not up against Maz Kanata. So let's do this. We'll bring you here, and you know what, Thrawn? Let's get to work, yeah? And do you really need it here? Yeah, there you go. I'm sure that's a great beating cry. Go for it. Let's do it. Iden, we'll probably use Iden maybe against the, actually, how do... Yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, let's go ahead and stun DT, please. DTP. Oh, don't listen. Easy. Come on, man. Here, fix up the guy real quick. There we go. Can we get some stuns? There we go. All right, throw me to shock. Oh, yeah, I'm just as shocked as you are right now. There we go. We don't have to worry about any Enoch lead shenanigans. Probably should have done this in the first go-around, but it's all good. Drop me a basic, and he's gone. Get him out of there. Drop me another basic over here. He's gone in 3, and a 2, and a 1, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. First try, baby. 35 Bannerooskies. We'll take it. All right, all right. Okay. Kelleran. You're making this Kelleran on me right now. No, you're not. No, what is this? 2018? Get out of there. Get out of there. So who's the cheap guy to bring out here? Someone cheap here. Fishman, I actually want to save for Maz. I'm trying to save as much as possible for Maz. Tuskens, I don't know if Tuskens is going to get Maz. I think Maz is going to dunk on Tuskens too, but I just want to see. I want to see for my own 2 eyes, you know. Bosk, yeah, we're not really using Bosk for much nowadays, are we? All right, okay. His contract might take a minute to pop off, though. That's the only thing that kind of sucks about his lead. You know, let's do it. OG Bad Batch. The problematic thing is my OG Bad Batch, they're trash. All their mods gone, removed, kaput. Yeah, sure, looks good to me. Awesome data crop. All right, this is gonna take 10 years to get a contract going, I feel like here. Fennec, I'm almost tempted to bring out Fennec here. You know what they should do? They should make 3v3 5v5. Imagine how many more characters I could bring on a team in a 5v5 scenario. All right, can you guys just not suck? Just get out there. It might take us 10 years to get the contract, please. All right. Actually, the good news is the tank is the weakest member here, I think, right? If I can actually get a turn. All right, let's see what I can do here. All right, it's gonna take us a second, but it's fine. There we go, come on. There we go. Mando's back in action. Pop an Uno reverse card. New sound effect on Grief Karga. Come on, hit him back. Come on, hit him back. Hit him back. Almost the payoff. Whoa. Guns a-blazing here. Okay, still the weakest target. This is actually working out pretty darn well. I like this. Hit him with one of those. Excellent. Are we almost the contract yet? Okay, we're getting there slowly but surely. My name's not even Shirley. Hit him back. All right, there we go. Mando. You need help? Here, take a knee. I'll spot you. All right. 69 clicks to the east. That's west, Mando. No. Okay. No. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's no. I can't. No, Mando. I can't see anyone there. Yeah. No. There. I promise you. Look. I only see floating lightsabers. This one. Oh, just do what I tell you. Okay. Get him out. Yay! Beautiful job, Mando. You did a thing. Boy, I miss when bounty hunters were like a focal point. But you know, with 4 Llama and Zuckus, who knows? I'm really looking forward to that, but I have a very simple philosophy in Galaxy of Heroes. If there are 2 teams that are meta prevalent, the game's in a good spot. If bounty hunters are, mine is job, all right? That's HUD Cartel. If bounty hunters and Veers are killing it, life is good. You can't ask for much more. Right now, both of those teams are in the gutter. So who knows, maybe 4 Llama Zuckus can get us at least halfway there. Makes me reminiscent. Yeah, I feel you, man. There we go. Good job. All right. Is this guy coming out to play ball? All right, he might. I think we can assume, especially if 35 minutes here. We're getting the south wall regardless. He's got a lot of work ahead of him. Okay, let's see what. All right. So we were talking about Darth Revan. I don't know about it. Well, let's see. You know what? I'll let him cheat. Because let me tell you, this is a big boy Kron. That's a lot of damage they got cooking here. Let's see what we can do. Zalbro, yeah, we're going to give it a shot. That's why I kind of wanted to make sure we take care of everything else. This is a bit more interesting for me, I think. And probably you guys, too. I think we're all pretty impressive Maz Kanata so far. Let's see what you can and can't beat. Well, as much as we can understand with Data Kron's on board, right? All right. Let's see how this goes down here. Hit with one of those. All right, we got some buff beauty in play. This is looking bad for Revan. Look, he's already almost dead. He hasn't even done anything yet. He's like, Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oof! All right, come on, down you go. All right, we got a death mark, but it's gone. It's already done. Death mark's gone already. Oh, actually, hold on. Ooh. Well, yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that one there. Wow, completely mowed down. Completely mowed down there. My goodness. All right, what's on this thing again? I'm sure that hurts a little bit. This damage reflection that the goat has here. Yikes. Yikes. You did my first, my Maz Kanata with JKL, Revit, and JKCK. Nice, okay. That sounds... I have JK, I don't have JKR, but I could see maybe that working out. All right, someone was asked for a bad batch. Let's give it a shot. Although I can't do crap with this team. I actually don't know what I can do feasibly with this team in 3v3. Whatever. We don't really have much in the way of Datacron. I'm not even going to waste the Datacron on this team. Not worth it. They're not even getting my Rolo Crom. No, they're not getting it. Just send it on an ID. We'll throw some ID stuff. Playing Datacron versus a nasty Datacron does not sound like a good deal to me, but whatever. We're going to try our best here. All right. They're just mowing me down right now. Wait a second. What the hell? Okay, never mind. I was like, look at his cooldowns. Like, what happened? It's like, oh, we got our cooldowns right. Still getting used to that. Well, I don't even know what to do here. I don't even know. Let's just try to get some buffs on the line here. We're going to save this cooldown reduction for Crosshair. Come on, geez. Way too much foresight going on right now. Wait, there we go. Some counters. That could help me out, maybe. All right, basic. All right, 18 stacks of target practice. There we go. Come on. All right, target yourself. Okay. If I can make this work without a Datacron, this is going to be gnarly for them. All right, let's heal up Crosshair a bit. Dude, Wrecker, you are such a garbage tank. Stop being a coward. You're like literally the inverse of your OG self here. Come on, dude, get out there. You got me death marked, you idiot. Oh, that's not good. That's not gonna be good. All right, come on. All right. Oh, you Wrecker, you suck. How is it I can go from liking your OG variant to absolutely hating your main variant, your new variant? I'm not gonna get. Just you have no way of like rebounding back here. Like I can't get. There was actually a chance here. There was actually a chance. You're playing it wrong. You shouldn't stealth and Wrecker is low. Well, here's the thing. I knew that. Oh, what the hell happened here? What happened? Wait, what happened here? Wait, where did Quiggle go? I got distracted. Yes, I know that one Omega ability will make it happen. The whole whatever where did he go? Maz killed off Quiggle. Wait, what? What? I'm going to have to rewatch that. I have no idea what just happened there. Why not? Oh, we're testing. Again, if we wanted the one shot, I would have one shot this a while ago. We're testing stuff right now, so that's why we're not submitting anything. I have to go. I have no idea what happened there. No idea at all. Enoch, how about you? Let's go. I don't know. Let's see what we can do with you here. I don't think we're gonna be using Great Mothers today. We don't. Looks like we got the W here, so let's just do this. Let's give him the best shot possible here. Bad batch damage flex. I have no idea. He left his tomato soup on the stove. You know what? That's a perfectly legitimate reason to get out of the battle. I actually don't blame him. Props to him. Listen, burnt tomato soup is a bad day. Ooh, they're going. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you guys actually know how to target this team. All right. Oh, boy, the cooldown increase sucks. Really bad. All right, let's do one of these. I need some groovy music here. I need some groovy stuff. Let's go. Boy, they're going all on an Enoch. It doesn't feel good right now. Let's do some buff dispels here. Okay. Come on, don't go for Do they know to go for Enoch? Okay, it looks like they're just being idiots right now. Okay. Can we turn this around a little bit? I wish there was more healing on this team. All right. Okay. 10 stacks isn't all that bad. All right, just a little nibble. Okay, all right. We can do better than that. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. How is Quiggle not dead yet? Look at all that extra damage he's taken. He's, wow. No. Dude, she blasted us away. Oh my gosh. I feel like we got done dirty on that nibble ability, though. I feel like that should have done a lot more. All right, what other things we can have? Bo-Katan, I'll throw it at him, but I feel, all right, Iden verse. Let's do that first. I don't see this working at all, but let's give it a shot. She struggles against Commander Luke sometime. What are we trying out here? I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. Wow. If Thanos damage, remember how garbage his damage was when he first came out? I was not expecting to fix that. Well, this is going to be a garbage play. I can't do anything here. Here, let's start off with this. All right. Dude, this team's just getting, we're just getting murdered right now. All right, wow, look at that. I got a, wow, okay, we're doing great right now. Wow. Dude, yeah, we're gosh dang, they're laying it down, aren't they? Holy cow. Wampa, I don't think Wampa's gonna work. Let me put it this way. I've had Wampa lose against Ethanol, but here, we'll try it out. Let's make sure it's entirely clear. Wampa without the Datacron ain't doing anything up against this team. Oh yeah, we gotta do Fish Boy. Wampa's not gonna do anything up against this team without a Datacron now, but we'll try it out. All right, Normal Light says, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. Yeah, this is too much damage. Too much damage. Oh, you know, we got a lot of damage too, though. Okay, all right, Wampa, hey, if you want to prove me wrong, I won't be mad. Come on, prove me wrong. Come on, Wampa, come on. Okay, yeah. Okay, Wampa, yeah, you're gonna suck so bad. You suck. You can't do anything without a Datacron. Yeah. How does that make you feel? Oh, it makes you. Oh, okay. Well, point proven. Point proven. Get out of that one too here. Fish Boy Cheese. All right, let's give this a shot, shall we? Rogue One in the house. Bring out you, and bring out the Fish Boy Craw. Let's see what we can do. Maul, we could try. We're running short on Datacrons, and unfortunately, this is a very good Datacron. So we need to find something a bit more serious here. But anyways, let's go ahead. Start off with some of this here. The cooldown increase really sucks. Oh, God. I gotta wait? You want me to wait? I am the least patient person when it comes to a grand arena battle. I don't got time to wait. I need more damage. I need more special abilities now. All right, fine. All right, drop me basics. Okay, actually, this is not going too bad. This is going all right. Let's see if we can pass this over. Okay. Okay, come on. Let's get to that. Let's get to that ultimate. You're almost there. Boy, he's laying it down. All right. You know, let's go ahead and hit him. 74. Ooh, it's all right. We're fine. We got all the cheese on our side. Go spank him real quick. There we go. Spanking the Quiggold. See if we can do this here. Yeah. All right. Ooh, death. Ooh, well, we're not getting him back. Well, forgot about that death mark ability there. That's gonna put a big problem. Yeah, that's a big problem there. Well, it was going all right until that death mark decided to show up. All right, what other things do we want to try out? Night Sisters? All right, let's give it a shot. Death marks and, well, a lot of damage. Here's the thing that Night Sisters hate. They hate someone that has massive explosive damage because, well, you can't really get much done then. Zombie or Daka? I don't know if Daka's going to really cut it. Oh, man. I don't really know which way I want to go with this here. Great Moms, yeah, I think Great Mothers are going to happen. I don't want to waste it right now. I want to try some other stuff here. Yeah, I think zombies, but Fred, I don't know. All right, this one's going to, this is going to be bad, I think. This is going to be bad. Okay, why are we listening to Qui-Gon, Gary? Whatever. Oof. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. All right, we're coming out of stealth. Ooh, stay on target. It's all good. It's all good. I don't want to get countered attacked by a fan. Let's try this out. Okay. And what did I say? That's what the Night Sisters hate. All of them completely obliterated in one clean sweep. All right, what were we talking about? We were talking about maybe try some Tuskens. I don't think these are gonna do much work either, but let's go for it. Let's see what happens. We have one data crown left. We'll save that for Queen Amidala towards the end here. Mandalorians. We'll give it a shot, but man, it doesn't sound promising. Let's go ahead. Cool dance move. All right, good bonk here, good bonk there. Yeah. That's fine. Let him play around with that. That's good. We have all the time in the world. All the time. We got plenty of Tuskens. All right. I feel like I just got to throw this on auto and hope for the best. Yeah, throw it on auto. Throw it on auto real quick. Let's go. Oh! J-Block Gaming, 38 months. Excited for you and your new game venture, LLTKE. It's good. Guys, I can't explain how awesome it is to have you guys join me on the journey. Listen, make it a game. It's a lot of steps involved. And then the steps just for this game, so we can talk about what the next game might look like. It's such an awesome journey ahead of us, and I'm so happy you guys are sticking around to see. Oh, what I was in the middle of a monologue. What happened? Wait. Where'd the Tuskens go? Okay, well, they cut my monologue a bit short there. Where'd you go? They were just there a second ago, and I turned around. Oh, death mark? Okay, well, that would be a problem for the Tuskens, wouldn't it? Well, anyways, let's drop some Mandalorians. Anyways, J-Blow, thank you so much. I was a bit worried before making the announcement. Like, do people want to see, like, how the sausage is made, right? Do they want to see, like, all the steps along the journey? And I'm so happy I did. I think it was the best thing. Because I was this close to be like, I'll just keep to myself, and then maybe, down the road I'll show you guys. But I think it's a lot of fun, especially having you guys kind of give your feedback and voting on stuff early on. So fun. It's just now it's just more of a patience game, waiting until what things start looking like as it gets put together. Yeah. So thank you, J-Ball Gaming, super kind. Again, you guys just being here is giving me the opportunity to give it a stab. Speaking of which, Maul, you want to give a stab on this team? Let's see, what do we got here? Maul, the Lorians of Gar, Super Commando, you, so not getting any data crown, which means you're likely going to die in a total of 5 seconds. But let's do it, man. Whew. Okay. She did a thing. The thing has been done. Let's get to work. Give me some basics. Okay, easy on the damage, big guy, okay? Easy on the damage here. Okay, I'm actually feeling pretty optimistic right now. Okay, actually, hold on a second. Hold on. Can I get a turn? You guys are a bunch of jerks. You guys are jerks to the highest degree of jerks. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? I thought I was like, all right, this looks good. I was gonna get something done. Well, no sequel from all, unfortunately. Yeah, that was the fastest thing my optimism ever disappeared on something here. All right, what do we got? All right, let's give Great Mothers a shot. Yeah, this Datacron, this is kind of a nutty Datacron for sure. I think that Qui-Gon battle would have been a lot better even without that 50% health. Yeah, but that's how the game cooks nowadays. You know how it goes. DTMG, we'll give it a spin. We'll give it a whirl. I'll give it a try. All right. Oh man, who do I want to go for first? I feel like once the Thanos out, life is good. I'm gonna go for a Thanos first, because his damage can ruin my day. Do you want to go Maz first? I mean, that's obviously my second option here. Maz first? I'm just worried that he's gonna be late. I think I'm going for a Thanos, because once he's out, the damage is pretty much gone. All right, let's drop me one of these. All right, cooldown increase is gonna be happening. I hate that part so. All right, come on. Oh, Foresight, screw you. Screw you, Foresight. Okay, come on. He's right there. Do a buff the spell. Okay. There we go. Here comes the hit. Yeah, there we go. If I can do South Data Crown, I'm pretty confident they're gonna do fine. But if someone's using Great Mothers against your Maz Kanata, that's a pretty good win for her. Because you can, ooh, Death Mark, that's no good. Ooh, hold your horses for a second. That's no good. Give it a second here. Drop me a basic. Come on, let's get her out of here. Ooh, hurry, hurry. Running out of time. Running out of time. She's taking a lot of heavy firepower right now. All right, hold on, hold on. Oh, maybe you do go for Maz first. I don't know. Here, just do this right now. All right, okay. Finish her up. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I think it's not, again, good for her, not good for us. If we were like trying to handle that down the road, right? You know, because again, Great Mothers are my way of two-shotting, you know, Ezra Bridger, Galactic Legend Ezra with his mini lifter, Galactic Legend Ahsoka. So that would kind of suck for someone like in my position. But that's why, like, at the end of the day, like, we're going to just wrap up with the Queen Amidala towards the end. This is why I end up just using the Queen, because it's like, well, it's like the cheapest option after we kind of see all these different angles, right? Yeah, I'll throw Gideon at it. Let's go for it. Let's see, Imperial Remnants. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Looking good, looking good. One sec here. What am I doing here? What are we doing down here? Yeah, I don't know. What do we just pick something and go? Yeah, sure. Let's just do that one. Yeah, sir. Yeah. Go. Just get in there and just try not to suck, okay? There we go. Yeah, that looks good to me. Looks great. Excellent work. Excellent work. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, click on one of those buttons down there. Yeah, then click on that other one. Oh, yeah. That's some good button pressing here. I'll press one more button. There you go. Excellent. All right, what are we doing? Gideon, let's get to work. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Hit him. All right.
Your astute panic suggests that you
all right, what do we got?
The situation and urge you to lay down.
Okay. Demoralize will buy me a few seconds, but not much. Oh, I can't even tell that I have demoralized on me.
Will be raised in short order, and your storied lives.
It's not looking great right now. Not looking good. Not looking good. And well, you know what really sucks? Not being able to get demoralized to reapply. That thing sucks so bad. Like, why doesn't demoralize get to apply again? Yeah, I guess technically it's the first turn of each encounter, so sorry, you snooze, you lose. Yeah, I really wish he could get that back, because afterwards he's not incredibly helpful. Well, yeah, you guys pretty much lost the one thing that's going to keep you guys put together here. Now we're just going to get absolutely mowed down. Here, you can try to drop me a daze. There we go. We'll take that. All right, and well, there she goes, finding treasure between the couch cushions. Death mark is on, and that means it's GG's. That means we're done. There we go. Quiggle laying down the heat, and bon voyage. Yeah, that death mark really is a nail in the coffin right there. Yeah, they changed the demoralized debuff, right? Well, for Kamir, because I think it'd be kind of, I was actually kind of hoping they'd keep it. Kamir or whomever applies demoralize, and it's just Gideon's face kind of giving you the sus look. I was kind of hoping they'd keep that. But anyways, here's what it is here. Let's go. Let's see. I don't know about this one. I'll let him try. I'll let him try. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Is your game going to play like Galaxy Heroes or totally new? I think I gave like a brief summary, and actually, we just brought on a game designer this week, and I'll be talking. And this week, I'm going to introduce our technical designer that we brought on, and later on, I'll introduce our gameplay designer. So we're the actual game modes and the moment-to-moment gameplay. That's something we're going to fine-tune and figure out as we go through this this gameplay discovery phase that we're in. But the long story short of it is, imagine Overwatch, Marvel Rivals. Boom. As I said, it's kind of like, imagine instead of you just clicking on a button and they do something, you're the actual character using their abilities. And the best way to describe that is, Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, but in the context of VR, which hasn't really been done in the way that we're doing it, especially. There was one game that kind of brushed. I feel like that game was more Valorant than Overwatch, though. It's basically different guns with different abilities. This is not all about, different guns, right? All right. Anyways, we're trying to focus up here. Let's see if we can try to slice here. All right. Let's see what we can do. Okay, come on. There we go. Just we gotta kind of move. We gotta move fast where that death mark gets hit. All right, here. This will buy me. There we go. Some time. There we go. Buff the spell. There we go. Super helpful. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. Let's poop. Let's go for the poop and scoop. Poop and scoop action. Let's do it. Come on. Let's build up those poop sacks. Come on. Boy, she is thick. And there we go. Again, another one of those battles where it's like, yeah, okay, Bo can maybe win. This is a huge punch up, right? Massive punch up. We have no Datacron. We're punch up against a gnarly Datacron. But this isn't a cheap team, right? You know, you're using your bow for, let's say, you got stuck behind Hondo. You're using it against Lord Vader. So not an incredibly cheap team. But this is, it feels like this is kind of the what's going to be needed to take her out is like a great mother. Bo. You know, maybe Traya. I don't know if Traya, how she would handle this. But those are kind of pricey teams. Those are a little bit pricey. Yeah. We have Darth Vader. I can't wait for the Fix Your Game model. I cannot wait for you guys to tell me to fix my game. It's going to be the greatest honor. It's going to be great. I got to redo the song. Fix your game on. It doesn't have the same ring to it, but we'll figure it out. Maybe just get rid of... Maybe we could change it to Fix Your Game, please. So it's a bit more universal, right? Just a little bit, yeah. Wait, VR Hero Brawl? Yeah, full-fledged VR game. Actually, I made a whole dedicated video on the 25/8 Games channel. It's, let's just say in the announcement video, again, I didn't just roll out of bed 2 days ago. I was like, I'm making a game. I did a lot of research. I met with a lot of top people in the industry. I learned how games get made from a production and business standpoint. And I did a lot of other explorations for some other games and been a part of some other stuff. And I gave you guys like a 2-minute summary of 3 years. And I gave a 30-minute summary in the 25/8 Games channel there. There's a lot of context to learn about that. Anyways, Traya can't insta-kill. You're not insta-kill? My gosh, these words. These pirates have like too many words on their kits. Can we not insta-kill? I mean, we can insta-kill. You just get penalized for it. Yeah, I mean, so you could insta-kill. You'll have to pay a steep price of, well, getting death marked and then instantly defeated yourself. So it's kind of a tit for tat type of thing here. We try Baylan. Unfortunately, I do not have Baylan. I'm trying to see how much more time we got. Oh, we got a few more minutes. Any other interesting teams? I have Jedi Knight Luke. I don't know if he's going to get anything done. I am curious about Resistance in 5v5. I don't think they have the chops to handle this in 3v3, but here, we'll just send him in. CLS, do we have him? I think I have a CLS link around, but I'd be surprised if he can somehow make this work. That right there is a sucks so bad. Our cooldowns got completely wrecked, and this is why it's going to be imperative having a properly modded Maz, because she should be able to outrun. She's going to be close to what, 390, 340, something like that. Or sorry, 390, 400. If the resistance are getting messed up, well, they can't get the engine moving. So yeah, this is properly modded Mazes, and of course the Omicron incredibly helpful. I don't think they can make this happen now. Yeah, they're done. They are cooketh, my friends. There we go. Put a fork in it. It is done. I'll let them try. Yeah, I mean, get here. Good job. That was you did good. That was good job, Finn. You got it exposed. Props to you, man. You did completely murdered. Completely murdered. All right. Before we give up Queen, I'm gonna Commander Luke. I'll bring in Han and Chewie for this one. Oh yeah, let's see. Where are they at? Where's Han and Chewie? There's Chewie. Where's Han? There he is. All right. Let's see what we can do with this here. Gungans, don't got him. I don't got him. I am curious how they would work, though. All right, here's what we're going to do. Let's go straight for Maz so we can slow down this opening thing she does on us here. All right. Okay, hang in there. All right. Swing it around. This foresight sucks. All right. I think we might be in trouble here. Maz is about to lay down the hammer here in a second. Ooh. It was there for a second, but of course, Quiggle got in my way. Unfortunately. Release date for Chrono Steve. Oh, we have a lot of steps before we get to. Again, I'm bringing you guys in like pretty much as close to as early as possible. I brought you essentially once developers were like, all right, we're coding the game. We're making all the models and stuff. Like, I'm bringing you guys in super early. There's a lot of stuff that we have to go through, not just from a development standpoint. There's also a business perspective, right? Meeting of publishers. You know, because you're going to need a publisher for games like this to get the full fruition. So we got a lot of steps ahead of us. That's why I'm bringing you guys in early, so you can kind of say, hey, I like that skin. I like that design. I like this. Again, you guys have been brought in early for all this. I could say safely, at the earliest, right? At the earliest, it'd be 2027. But, you know, I said at the earliest. So who knows? It could be 2028. So that's, again, we have a lot of stuff that we got to, work. Again, I showed you what we're literally making rocks right now. We're making rocks. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. We can't talk about release until the rocks, and the rocks need to be perfect. A game without rocks. If Malgus won't play the game, nope. I can't release it in a good confidence, unfortunately. So yeah, 2027 is probably the absolute earliest to get down. But in early 2026, you guys are gonna see the kind of the first gameplay, a little bit of a trailer. We actually, so if you guys are on the 25/8 Games channel, let's actually finish this up. Hold that thought for a second. I guess while I'm putting the team together, I could say this. If you guys follow the 25/8 Games channel, I showed you our first storyboard that kind of gives it was just, concept sketches and all that. And I told you guys that the animatic is being done by our tech artist, 3D generalist Parker. And we have the rough, animatic layout, right? I laughed my butt off because, I'm gonna tell you, this is my first animatic that I made for a game, right? And it's so funny. It's I want to show you guys. You guys need to understand, there's a reason why studios, they don't want this level of transparency, right? They just want you to see close to the final product. They don't want you guys seeing how things are made because there's a lot of funny steps and things look rough in its early stages, right? But I enjoy showing that. I want to probably show this later on this week. But you guys just got to understand, this is stage 1 out of 100 stages of making a trailer. I got such a good laugh out of it. But yeah, I was told you, studios don't want to show this stuff. You're not going to get, EAs and Ubisofts and Microsofts and, Bandai, Namco, whatever, showing this stage of process. Because, in the general public, they don't understand, oh, this looks trash. But it doesn't look beautiful day one, right? Yeah, so I was being told by some people, no, don't show this. They're not going to understand. I'm I think we're in a different situation here. I think you guys understand that this, a startup indie studio. You guys understand you're at the very early stages of it all, right? So I think we have a different relationship than let's say EA released something like this and showed you the peek behind the curtain. It's I had such a funny laugh here. Oh. No, save it. I'll save it for this week. You guys can watch it on the 25/8 Games channel. I'll at least show snippets of it. Anywho's, Queen Amidala. Let's go and nuke out this team. I think you're probably gonna be the last team for the day here. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll here. All right. Up and away we go. Where are we going? I don't know. All right, so far this battle has been pretty, I think it's super easy. I think it helps that we don't get our cooldowns jacked up. I think that's probably the biggest thing about this here. All right, do that. Okay. We'll do this for now. Do that real quick. Okay, come on, boy. Quiggold is holding down the line. All right. Okay, we're hanging in there. Just do this right now. Okay, come on, need some more damage. They're actually putting up a decent fight right now. Yeah, this actually might be the most difficult battle I've done. Generally, I come in here with a high offense chrono, so I actually think we have some good offense, right? Yeah, we got armor penetration. Yeah, there's no excuses. Put some damage out there, Kenobi. There we go, we're getting there. But again, if someone's using a Queen Amidala against Maz, that's good for her. She's killing it. If you got to bring in Great Mothers, Bo, Queen Amidala, these are no pushover teams by any stretch of the imagination. There we go. Yeah, he's done. Get him out of here. There we go. Okay, dude, why? I gotta admire someone. You were just dead and you want to come back to life again. There you go. All right, just to make sure, keep him dead this time. And there we go. Easy money. So this is what I've been doing, and it kind of makes sense. After all the stuff we've seen today, I think I probably still use Queen Amidala as my go-to. I'm not really using Queen Amidala for a high-stakes situation, especially if the support cron's gone. I've been getting a little bit more conservative with her. I mean, I'm not going up against Rey's and Ezra's and Galactic Legend Ahsoka, so this is kind of a good spot, I think, to use her in right now. And there we go, back wall. And this is why I don't want to give up Great Mothers, right? I kind of read the room. So Great Mothers are not going to be my option, even though they worked fine. Not going to use Great Mothers up against them. I had a Reva back there too. Yeah, I still think after today, I'll probably just take the Queen Amidala going up against them. And then we could save the bows, we could save the Great Mothers for other stuff. But overall, I gotta say for the first week, it feels good to have a useful, competent conquest. It took us pretty much the whole year to get here. But I'm happy to say, I think she's a very versatile character so far. Now, we have to wait for 5v5, right? I want to assume that at least it's going to be just as good, maybe better since you have a few more pirates. Having Kicks on board could be incredibly annoying. And some people might use SM33 on this team. I don't know if SM33 is a must for Hondo. He doesn't feel like an Ezra to an Ahsoka or an Ahsoka to a Kenobi. He's all right, So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But so far, at least in the first week of 3-3, she seems very flexible on defense. Offense, she mowed down that Lord Vader. Way easier than Bo-Katan ever could. So that might be my new go-to Lord Vader kind of. It's a tough decision. We're gonna have some data this week. I don't know. Do I use Maz on offense or Maz on defense? I can't quite say. Not gonna lie, more impressive Maz than Pirate King. You know what? Context matters, right? I think, like, to be serious, Hondo is the better all-around character, right? He's the galactic legend, right? It's so hard to, like, put this into words. But for what Maz Kanata is, a non-galactic legend unit, I can safely say I've been having more fun testing her than with Hondo. I don't know, like, let's put it this way. Maz, I think, is going to handle that. Lord Vader's way easier than Lord Vader can. So, yeah, I think I can agree with you. I just don't know how to exactly phrase it. But I do believe I've, just from today, felt like so, even the non-Grand Arena test we did, I felt like I had more fun with Maz Kanata than Pirate King Hondo. Yeah, SM's great with mods. Yeah, 1,000,000,000%. 3 minutes left. Oh, I guess we probably could knock out another battle here. What other? Well, pretty much exhausted my entire roster. Do I have Luthen? Do we have Luthen? Yeah, we really have like nothing here. You know what? Here, let the troopers have some fun. Let's see. Maybe we can try to roll this team over. I don't know. Imperial troopers, come on. Get one more battle. One more battle. You don't need a datacron. No. Only wussies use datacrons. Let's go. Bring them on over. Everybody clap it up. One more battle. One more battle. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's get this data and the datacron. Let's get this trooper deployed, garrison deployed, whatever I'm trying to say. Get in there. All right. Oh, I should have done home 1 fleets. That would have been way more fun. 100%. Well, oh well. Don't suck, troopers. All right. Well, we gotta get ahead. All right. This is gonna suck, but it's all good. Come on, big damage. All right, one more good punch. Nicely done. Probably gonna take a stun. Oh, or not. Or not. All right, let's see what I can do here. Probably could drop a basic here. Yeah, one more. I know, one more hit. Give it up for them. I don't need a datacron for this thing. Yeah, fine, Imperial troopers aren't at the peak of their game. But to me, they're more or less the same. All right, now this is my favorite part. Actually, the burning might be helpful. They're gonna slow down my turn meter. So Django's actually helping me out a little bit here. All right, just do a basic. All right, watch out for the rocket. Oh gosh, dang. All right, let's get to work. All right, come on. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop one of these. Let's get our stacks back up here. Nicely done. Oh, Django! Curse you, Django! Oh, you can always count on Django to take you to Pound Town. Well, congrats, Django. Do you feel good about yourself? Yeah, I bet he feels good about himself after that one there. Oh, home 1 practice. All right, 10 seconds. 10-second fleet battle. All right. Actually, I actually kind of wish we tried this out. Go. Just go. Yeah. No, just pick stuff. Just pick stuff. Yeah. Good ships. Go. Come on. 3 seconds. I got 3 seconds. Maybe 2 seconds. Maybe 0 seconds. Dang, that home 1 fleet. That's a really good fleet right there, man. I didn't have a chance. Anyways, clap it up for our opponent. I don't think it was his intention, but I appreciate letting us test out Maz Kanata today. Very enthusiastic about her. I said to my initial impression, I think she's going to be somewhere between Malgus and Malachos. I think she's definitely a little bit further north than Malgus. I can say that for certain. I don't know if she's going to... Let's give her more time. I might see her on the level of Malachos, but overall, I'm in a good mood with her. I'm feeling really, really good. Yeah, 2 banners, no effort, no time. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about that, right? It's 5v5 season not started yet. Unfortunately, no. You have another 1 week at 3v3 Grand Arena, and then you got a week off. So if you're looking for 5v5 Grand Arena, come back in. No. Hold on. All right. Come back no. Is it 2 weeks from now? Come back in November to play 5v5? Well, I'll see you in November. That's one of my biggest complaints about this game. The game modes that matter most to me, I get so little of it. It's like I can't even play Squad Arena if I wanted to all day. It's like that part sucks so much. Yeah, it'll be a bit though. We'll catch up with you at some point. Amen. Yeah, we have another week at 3v3. Then you got a week off. So yeah, we're not gonna be back at 5 until November. That blows. Yeah, it's like my favorite games. Like, you know, Marvel Snap. That was like, I think the last mobile game like I was hardcore like addicted to. Like you could just like keep playing. I can play that game all day. PvP gameplay all day. The stresses, the excitement. I don't know if that gameplay model will work 1-to-1 in Galaxy of Heroes, but more than 9 times a month, it'd be nice. You know, almost every other mobile game I play, it's like if I wanted to play all day, I could. Even in Raid, if I want to go to Raid, I could just play a ton of arena battles or whatever. I could do some live arena. Well, they are bringing 24/7 live arena soon. I don't remember when that was coming out. But like, this is the one game, like the game modes that I care about. It's like, I get so little. And then now I'm basically told, all right, get out of our game. Stop playing our game. It's so weird. Yeah, some sort of repeatable mode. I was going to try to make a joke. I mean, I can't even repeat Galactic War, so I don't know. I mean, technically, you can't even, it'd be hard to even just play light side, dark side battles all day. Yeah, just let people play if they want free for all. I don't know. I think just Galaxy is just in a different spot eternally than it was maybe in its first few years, right? I don't know what their team structure looks like and all that, and I don't know really what the revenue numbers look like, because man, there's a lot of hands that take the money out of the pot, right? You got EA, you got Lucasfilm, you got all these other costs for the servers, and you have all these, you know, these people that are being paid good salaries, wages, benefits, and by the time they get the money left over to develop new content, I imagine it's not as much. So I don't know. That's all just me talking BS-ery out of my booty hole, but I don't know. They said there's a new game mode coming, right? And they're like, hey, we have something for you to look forward to. I don't know. Is it going to be another Marquee Plus event, i.e. a raid that they do? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. I would love if there's something like that. When is Conquest starting? Conquest is starting, my friend. Today's Monday, right? Yeah. Next Monday. And then, yeah, I think people are going to be finally waking up from hibernation from Conquest and taking it a bit more seriously. Khmer. Oh, yeah. I think a lot of people are coming out the woodwork for that one. EA's hands will be out for a bigger cut now that they've been sold. Yeah, I don't know the whole inner workings of all that. Yeah, do you think them saying the game would die without Relic Delta is their way of saying they need more spending? Well, here's the thing. And again, I can speak a little bit personally, right? Because as you guys, if you saw my journey, I spent some time behind the scenes exploring the world of making a hero collector game. I mean, literally, like it's not like we didn't try with that previous venture I did with those 2 other co-founders did it. So that was separate from 25/8 Games, what I'm doing now. The team we had built for that, we literally had some of the OGs for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. We had some of the OG minds behind Marvel Strike Force. And just because of the world that we're in right now and the economy and all that, it was too risky for a lot of people out there. And again, those games are super expensive. So we spent a lot of time. We had some of the greatest minds, and you know, maybe there's gonna be a better time, right? And that's why the VR game's kind of a first step in a large journey, right? You build the momentum. Hey, let's get a game out, make it a success, and then you can take that momentum, and kind of roll from there. But that's more of a longer term plan. But here's the thing about mobile games. Unlike because again, there was 2 other projects we were working on before. The first game was more of like this massive cross-platform game. Oh man, I love to talk about that one. But I could say this: when talk about the hero game, the hero collector game. Yes, well, I guess it depends who you talk to, right? There are some publishers we talk to, like, we don't care what the fun is. We want to see the metrics. We want to see the money. We want to see how many new players are you getting, how many of them are you converting into spenders, all this other stuff. With mobile games, it's kind of, you know, I said this in the video, we have to address the elephant in the room. It's all about monetization, economy, metrics, converting players, retention, all that stuff. And here's the problem, and I understand where Capital Games is coming from. I said this literally the other day. When I got Maz Kanata, I barely wanted to go to Relic 8. That's a problem for them and the context of this type of game. The second I say, I don't want to invest anymore into this character, even though there's a lot more wiggle room to grow the character, right? I can take a character from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but I'm like, I'll just keep it Relic 5. That, unfortunately, for a game like this, and just the way that their game is structured, right? I think that's the thing. They kind of box themselves into this. They can't have a feature like that where people don't want to fully invest into a character. And they've done it through other indirect ways, right? Like the era battles, they kind of drop a lot of carrots to incentivize you from a spreadsheet incentive. But in terms of a performance-based thing, there really hasn't been a lot of incentive into it. And so I get why they're doing Relic Delta. I don't like their solution to it, but it's their game at the end of the day. So I totally get where they're coming from, because I talked to the people that made these type of games, even beyond just the Marvel Strike Force, Galaxy Heroes, people that we were working with, or even some other people that weren't involved in the project, but we had a lot of people that were involved in some capacity on those games, but they couldn't be a part of the core team that we're putting together. It's an unfortunate side effect of the mobile games, right? Yeah, like you need the fun, right? For us, we need the fun, but on their side, they need to care about their economy, their gameplay design, their core loop. And I know the other day when I said, I'm not going to take Maz Kanata to Relic 9, that's their problem. They need to make sure that every single time a character comes out, I'm incentivized to the max to not leave it at Relic 3, Relic 5, Relic 7. They want me going the distance, and that's why they're making Relic 9. So I get where they're coming from. I really do. I just don't think it's the right solution, unfortunately. I miss when developers' main goal is to make a good game, and the game was good, people buy it, and you'd make money. Well, no. Well, in normal games, that's the case, right? Like even my VR games, like just focus on making a good game. All right, that's all. With mobile, yeah, it's got to be a good game. But here's the thing. I have played a lot of good games that weren't monetized right. And if you don't monetize and work on the metrics and the economy right, the game can get completely killed. Example, Star Wars, what was it called? Not Force Unleashed, Star Wars Force Arena. I enjoyed the game. It wasn't monetized right, and it killed the game. That's the unfortunate part of mobile games. It's a different beast than, let's say, a console, PC, VR, whatever, experience out there, Nintendo Switch, where you just focus on and buying the game, and, maybe there's cosmetics and stuff like that. But in games like this, in mobile, the game just can't be fun. It needs to also be tightly monetized. If you over monetize, you kill. You under monetize, you kill. It's like there's this Goldilocks thing, and that was part of the thing that why the Hero Collector thing it's not the first step that I'm taking in my journey here, because first off, it's expensive to make. If you guys wanted, let's say, 25/8 games right now to make that Hero Collector, again, I just say look over the pond to Hell Hades. He's making Godforge, right, with his team over at Fateless. In August, he was 15 million in, or 14, whatever it was, in alpha. Incredibly expensive. If you want to make a prototype or a slice to then show to publishers, again, very expensive. And again, the big thing is when you go to publishers for a mobile game, they're looking at your game like, all right, cool. All right, I see the fun. I need to see metrics. I need to see KPIs. And there are so many games that get stuck at this period. They'll just keep pumping and pumping money, trying to figure out this economy, trying to get those metrics right. And it could just turn into a money pit. You could be tossing millions and millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on the type of game it is. And you might not get those metrics right where someone want to come in, help you finish the game, or the game would not be able to survive long enough for a live service game. It depends on the concept of the game you're making, of course, right? But yeah, mobile games are a whole different beast out there. Yeah. I like games that cost $6 and are awesome. I'd be happy to play them on mobile. Again, it depends. If you want a live service game, they need to find ways of, because I don't think Galaxy Heroes would be around if they just charged $60, right? If you want a live service game that's going to have 300 characters and maybe even more, new content, new raids, new this or that, I don't think Galaxy Heroes would be where it's at if people just spend $60. And when they first got the game. And that's the other thing too. Mobile, that's another hurdle for mobile games. Charging a flat amount of money, you're gonna have a much smaller audience. That's why generally mobile games are they're free to play, and then they catch you one way or another through, some sort of monetized gameplay progression or whatever the case might be. Yeah, that's just how it goes. This is a business that is in the field of entertainment. Yeah, $60 for everything at Relic 10. Oh yeah, I'll take that. $60, give me everything at Relic 10. Hell yeah. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. When are you going to release the Conquest Guide? Generally, I release the Conquest Guide like the weekend before or Monday. So either Monday, Sunday, Saturday. Yeah, I don't release it too early because no one's going to find the video or care about it right away. So I usually do it like right before the Conquest starts. That's usually when I'll put something out there. Yeah. Do you know how awesome Galaxy Heroes would be with this theory of restart graphics? Dude, you're preaching to the choir. You're preaching to the choir. I did consider with that previous venture, we were thinking about maybe what if we just, because it would drastically reduce the cost. Like what about like instead of having full 3D and all these 3D animations and stuff like that, what about 2D? It'd be drastically cheaper than making another Raid or Galaxy of Heroes Marvel Strike Force. I don't know if you guys would have enjoyed that as much. And then you guys would compare it to Raid, Marvel Strike Force, like, oh, this game's trash compared to Galaxy Heroes. Galaxy Heroes looks so much cooler. Yes, that's a whole different thing. So there maybe it's a world where you can make a, I mean, still it'd be expensive and just a different level of expensive. It'd be much cheaper than, let's say, trying to make a Galaxy of Heroes 2.0 or Raid Shadow Legends 2.0, Marvel Strike Force 2.0. But that was something we were exploring too. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, you'll be happy if the $60 CG will give you Gear 10. Yeah, but here's the thing about that and this is the big problem with games like Galaxy Heroes. $60. Let's take that for example. That doesn't go straight into the developer's pocket. Apple, Google, they take a third of that. And then, as we said, Lucasfilm or EA, they're getting their money. And then all the other services that they have to use to make the game. Then they got to pay all the people, and then they all the benefits. And yeah, that $60 would not go too far in a game like this, especially the license that's attached to it. Yeah. Galaxy should be an MMO, model pay entry, and then $12 subscription. There it is. Yeah, I don't know. Let's not forget Galaxy has made more money than all the Star Wars licensed games together. Oh yeah, I don't give Galaxy crap for that. This is, in my opinion, I know there's Knights of the Old Republic. It's not on the same level though in terms of success. If you model success solely off revenue, that's what I'm kind of going off of right now. This game has made more money than all the other AAA Star Wars games in recent memory combined. That says a lot right there. And I think all the numbers we see publicly, I think those are probably undervaluing how much revenue Galaxy Heroes has made at the end of the day. So I think it's a pro and a con. This is like really the only live service Star Wars game you can play, which is pretty sad. I know there's Knights or Old Republic, whatever it's called. I think Galaxy Heroes is a better live service game, though. Yeah, it's just how it is. And I feel bad too for Capital Games. I feel like they're not getting enough credit for what their game has done. Like, I remember EA, they were talking about, their games, and like Galaxy Heroes rarely get even a blurb. Even though it's their most successful Star Wars game from a financial perspective ever made. And they don't want to acknowledge it. So I kind of feel bad. I feel like Capital Games and Galaxy Heroes, yeah, they screw up. Yeah, they do a lot of dumb stuff, I think, but they still don't get the credit where credit's deserved, I think. Yeah, it's pretty insane. It is, right? Anyways, not buying Chronos Team unless I could spin the characters. What if I said you are the character? You could spin yourself, right? Yeah, I think we could. Yeah, that's the best part. You could spin as fast as you want. I'll make sure I reach out to our Gameplan tech designer and be like, all right, guys, we need to have the character spin. There's no point in releasing it. No, not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother. Oh, what else we got here? What else we got? Is there any stuff I could do in the background? Is there anything to play in this game? I guess there's there we go. We got yeah, there we go. Background gameplay. Let's freaking go. Resistance. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Resistance. Oh, let's see. Boom. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah. All right. Get out there and don't suck. All right. What else we got here? War ready in 54 months. Oh, having to focus on taking Tarkin and Scourge up to Relic 9 for my guild, luckily, was already going to Relic 9 Scourge for GAC, and Tarkin is good now, so it doesn't even hurt doing it like the other teams. Yeah, honestly, I mean, of course, besides, maybe the Pirates, I don't know. I think all right, here's what how do I rephrase this? I'm with you where I think the one team that's actually fun to Relic 9 would be the Tarkin and Darkseid clones. 100%. Even though, of course, the Pirate King Hondo, yeah, you want him at Relic 9 because he's a galactic legend. He's annoying, right? He's super durable. But like the one team that I would totally do if I had, the extra resource in my free-to-play account, that would be the one team I'd take to Relic 9. Tarkin's a lot of fun. He's got a good capital ship. They're killing it right now. Yeah, I'm totally on board with that. I really am. All right, what else we got here? We have Brian Jobin. How we doing? New membership to the Capital Cup VIP Plus program. Great seeing you, my friend. No comment. I'll give you one. Thank you. What else we got here? Guardsman Dale, 23 months. Just joined us. Maz better than Hondo. I'm having more fun with Maz than Hondo. Again, Hondo is the better team, right? I'd be remiss. I'd be BSing you if I didn't say that, but I think she's better at Lord Vader than Hondo is. But Hondo's the better team overall. But I don't know. I just have sometimes I have these opinions like, I hope you guys understand that Hondo's the better team, but Maz I just enjoy infinitely more. I'm sure you guys understand without me really explaining that. What else we got here? Jabla Gaming, I got you. Thank you again for the kind words. Michael Robertson, Tatchin Mom in the house. Thank you, my friend. Always great seeing you. The party's never the same without you guys here. And then what else we got here? Kuda with the new membership. Thank you. And what else we got here? We have Nocturne. Remember, Arnold, don't use Thrawn. Don't use Thrawn. Held by hatred. Oh, good times, man. That's some ancient Arnold T101 lore there, man. I remember when Grand Arena first came out, man. It was when this is the power of a great game mode. Galaxy of Heroes before Grand Arena came out, it was basically about like the top 5 teams, right? You got your squad arena, you'd have like the top team, then a couple ways of beating that team, and a couple ways of beating that team that beats that team, right? Like I want like the best example. When Bosk first came out, people are like, what am I supposed to do with this? This team sucks. They can't beat all these top dog teams. Then Grand Arena came around, and all of a sudden Bosk was a tough mofo to deal with. And people are like, oh, I see why this game mode's a big deal. Because all of a sudden you went from like top 5 to like, you know, whatever, top 10, top 15, 20. I can't remember how many teams started off with. That's the power of a good game mode that makes things so much more valuable. And that's why I like Grand Arena. I do wish Squad Arena could just play it all day just for fun and other ways of just playing with friends and whatnot. But that is the beauty of a good game mode like that. It really is. Good times. Yeah, trying to figure out Grand Arena at first came out was so much fun. It was such a new experience. Yeah, so Bosk is Jedi Master Windu. Well, he was before Grand Arena. Yeah, in a way, he was kind of Master Windu-ish. I think that's honestly the best way you can put it. Easily. Your thoughts on next year Old Republic anniversary? No, is next year the anniversary? Is it next year? Like what? If you think about every year is an anniversary, right? So KOTOR came out in 2003. Is 23? Geez, 23 years. Is that technically? I mean, like to me, anniversaries are like 5 year, 10 year, 15 year, 20 years, 25 years. A 23 year anniversary. I mean, it's still crazy, but it feels like a odd number, right? It feels like feels a little off. But anyways, I do believe whenever like maybe in 2020. Oh boy, look at me. We're wondering what Relic Delta's gonna do in 2025. Here I am talking about 2028. Like I could see 2028 being a big year for KOTOR. Oh, SWTOR was 2011. Oh, you talking about SWTOR or KOTOR? Hold on. Oh, that was 2011. Okay. Oh, yeah. So that's a bit more interesting. Yeah, that's 25 years. I could say this very safely. Like, there's statistical significance behind this. I don't have the numbers, but I know there's statistical significance. On those even, well, they're not really even, but those 5 year increment anniversaries, generally Galaxy Heroes hops on that and celebrates it. You know, 10 years since this, 15 years since that, 20 years since that. If we're coming across 25 years for SWTOR, I would put some good money down on that they're going to be doing something. Yeah. I think they could be doing something. Yeah. So that's a good call. I didn't realize it was 2011. Yes, I put some money down. That may be a way to make Malgus better. I mean, they could introduce some other stuff. Maybe some, I don't know, new Jedi. I don't know. But I like that. You guys are like, let's be done with 2025. Let's move on to next year. I feel you. I did see that, but they've been talking about it for a long time. Whatever, Revan was the most profitable period for the game ever, right? Malgus was very popular. Listen, Sith Lords, I can't think of many Sith Lords besides Lord Vader that weren't successful. Sith Lords, Clone Troopers, Imperial Troopers, people are always hyped for those type of things. Jedis as well, Galactic Republic. You got people's attention on that. Yeah, I can't remember. Ooh. Nihilus was the most successful at first, and then I think it was surpassed by the Old Republic stuff. I'm pretty sure about that. So yeah, they've done pretty well with it. And I give them props to not over milking it. They bring it just when you're thirsty enough and you're just ready for another big push. So listen, I'm pretty sure they have their own metrics. They have things that they see that we don't. I'm sure that they're cooking up something. They just want to make sure it's timed right. Yeah, 5 more eras of pirates. I'm with you. Rule of 2, I'm with you. I think we need more pirates. I'm tired of all this pirate hate out there. It was so much fun falling asleep on testing all these characters. That's the worst thing. A character you don't really care about. A team that doesn't exist yet, and you have to wait 3, 4, 5, 6 months to finally use it. Not a great model in my mind, but that was the worst part of it all. Yeah, true. Yeah. Zimzam, you know what's as funny as 4-7? 4-6. Yay! I'm laughing so hard I forgot how to laugh, Zimzam. Think of it, 46 months, my friend. Appreciate it. 7 pirate conquest ships and another Leviathan buff. Bro, bring it on. Bring it on. I'm not even kidding. I'm kind of crazy. Just like my hot takes. I say I want the witches from the Acolyte. I want the Vespa gang. I want to see the world burn. If they do, like, they should do like a couple more conquest pirates. I want to see what would happen. That's the insane part of me there. But obviously I don't want it, but I do want it. Yeah. Anyways, where's my pod racer event? I still hold this opinion. I think I'm like 30% serious about this idea. Give me Need for Speed Underground 2. I'm getting Snoop Dogg to do the soundtrack with me. And you mix it with pod racers. A Need for Speed pod racer combo. The best, worst idea of all time. Pod racers by the storm. And to this house Skywalker is born. I don't know. We'll have to figure out what that looks like here. Yeah. We need Need for Snoop. Yeah, that's my game plan right now. Yeah. Need for Speed, pod racing. I don't care if pod racing is not popular nowadays. It's popular to me. And that's all that matters. I'd love an April Fool's Day pod racer. I was actually this close, just for fun. Just kind of doing like just kind of doing like a reimagination of like the Need for Speed Underground 2 login. And then like just you have like a pod racer. You have some Snoop Dogg music playing. Problem is to get Snoop Dogg to make a song would be kind of expensive. But I was thinking about doing that just for fun. Just for like a one-off video of some sort. Yeah. Made the fizzle be whistle. Yeah. That's the game you should make. Yeah. Right? Yeah, exactly. Hey, yeah, Snoop Dogg is totally ethical. Exactly. I don't think Jabba needs a lifter. Sometimes said, yeah, he's all right. Yeah, he's not like blowing my mind in cosmic proportions, but he's okay. I can't hate him too much. He's been getting me a lot of holds this season. Ton of holds. This is the need to make a good racer show. A pod racer show. I don't know how popular pod racer is. Like, that's a very 90s Star Wars thing. I don't know. I think here's the thing. Before we worry about pod racers, we just got to have Star Wars make good games, right? It's like we need some more good games out there. Marvel, they're like throwing out the stuff left and right. They're killing it. We got to get some good Star Wars games, and then maybe we could talk about Need for Speed, Need for Pod Racing, whatever we want to call it. Yeah. Star Wars Resistance was amazing. Oh, was racing? I don't think I've seen Star Wars Resistance. I have not seen it. Nice legs. Thank you. You see my tactile airflow shorts? Yeah, there we go. Star Wars Eclipse one. I don't know what happened to that game. Did that game get like, I don't know. It's been so weird seeing Star Wars games you made. Yeah, Star Wars Hunters, that was stuck in soft launch land. Kind of like what I said earlier. Games that get stuck in soft launch, they're trying to like figure out these metrics, right? Because if you release a mobile game and the metrics aren't there, the game's gonna die. It's like just mathematically proven. If you don't have it lined up, it's gonna die. And then what, Star Wars Hunters was in soft launch for what, like 2020, 2021 to like 2024 or whatever it was, and then that game got killed off. And I don't know what happened to Eclipse. KOTOR's, the remake is like all over the place right now. Yeah, and then what was it that Outlaws kind of got lukewarm reactions to it. It's like the only like decent game that's been coming out is just like the Cal Kestis here is like, yeah, that's like it's nice safe games, nothing like crazy revolutionary, nice safe games. You can't go wrong with it, you can't mess it up. Yeah, so it's like let's just get some good games out there, man. I don't know. It's as easy as that. Just make good games. They're completely free, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Pod Race for Nintendo 64 was a great game. Listen, get on my level. You didn't play Pod Racer unless you had the RAM expansion pack. I think there was a Rumble pack too. Was there a Rumble pack too? That's when you know you're living in peak 90s luxury right there. Oh. Best of Cal Kestis games is the B1 dialogue, easily, hands down. KOTOR remake is back on track. Okay, it was completely restarted by Saber Interactive. Okay, there's some leaked development screenshots out there. Okay, cool. I'm glad that's still making its way, because who was making it before? Aspire, right? It was Aspire, and then I don't remember what happened there. I haven't been keeping too much track on it. It's like one day it's there, next day it's gone. I don't know. It just feels like Star Wars games are cursed. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like that. I don't think Star Wars, and this is I think a different problem. The Star Wars games can really only be as strong as the license itself, and the Star Wars license is very expensive, I would assume, right? It's going to be tough for people to say, all right, let's make a Star Wars game, and then they're gonna take a big chunk of your money, and then people aren't too hot on Star Wars too. I don't know. That's just a kind of just another thing I'm wondering. Maybe that's not why we're seeing it's like Marvel. You know, like Marvel's had its ups and downs, and I feel like Marvel's in a hotter spot right now than Star Wars is. It's like we're seeing a lot of games come out left and right. You have the Wolverine game, Marvel Snap, those Spider-Man games were great. Yeah, I think that's just a whole different ball game that they're playing with there. So yeah, IDK, we're getting us Disney Star Wars now. The license can't be that expensive. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I can only assume. Star Wars games are fine if they're made by a good studio. If the studio's, yeah, I mean that's a good first step. Have people that actually like Star Wars and can make good games, right? Oh man, sorry about that bad gas versus Maz suggestion. It's okay, Max. You're gonna spend a few minutes at the Rancor, but we'll keep it very brief. Very brief. Maybe like 10 minutes max in the Rancor pit. We'll bring you back. Does that sound good? It seems fair. I'm a very fair person. I can tell you that easily. Oh, right. Anyways, people, 10 minutes in heaven. Exactly. 10 minutes in heaven. Anything else to do in this game? It just sucks. It's like, all right, well, nothing else to do. Well, if you guys want to see me more, I'm going to be making a Raid Shadow Legends video later on today on the Raid Shadow Legends channel that I have. And tomorrow we got Forlom, right? Or Zuckus is Forlom, right? So we'll be here tomorrow. And then on the 25/8 Games channel, we got a couple updates that we're going to be talking about. New technical designer. We're also going to be talking about the winning votes. Actually, I think later on today, I should be posting it on the Discord server, what you guys voted on, and the overall themes that we're going to be pushing forward with for the next skins that we're working on here, baby. So give yourselves a round of applause, baby. Round of applause. Man, today was a good day. Dare I say, it was a great day. Any day above ground's a great day, in the words of Pitbull. But it's even better if you're above ground. You got the Kyber Club hanging out with you today, baby. Have a lovely rest of your day. Likewise to you as well. Thank you everyone who came out, whether it was just a second. Maybe you said, hey, I'll stick around for a minute. Dare I say 10 minutes? An hour? To 2 hours? Or maybe you're going to come back later on today because you didn't flash your Kyber Club VIP Plus pass card and your boss wouldn't give you the day off. I get it. It's okay. I thank you for being here. And if you're someone that somehow finds this 120 years from now, hopefully life is good. Hopefully all is treating you well. I hope my Need for Speed pod racer idea was made. And if it is, I'll come back from the grave, baby, to play that game. And of course, all those who go above and beyond the Imperial Call of Duty, keeping the lights on 25/8 for that 1 extra hour, or 1 extra day of partying hard. Thank you. Gary, bring him on over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids, the Kiadi Mundi coneheads with the extended foreheads and lifespans, the creepy-looking plankets, people lurking in the shadows for reasons we may never know. Due to budget constraints. The Kyber Club's open, 25/8. Feel free to make yourself at home. Because let me remind you something. For the power of one, for the power of two, and the power of many. We make anything possible here. Thank you for stopping by. And join me again tomorrow for some Forlom action. Always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today. Thank you, Web. Let's get for the 16-month-long We're gonna raid the auto. Let's go!
Claim your destiny. Mayho Anisea. Do you vow upon my death to protect the secrets of our coven and continue our legacy?
Yes, yes. The power of two. The power of many.
When you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star possibly killed millions and millions of people, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this.
Ascend.